I'll read you my intro. Yay! Welcome to the Morning Brew. Just got done hanging out and talking to Avirex John. He is walking through Brooklyn, apparently in a really rough area, so he couldn't stay chatting with us. But we're going to get started with some music. Thank you guys for stopping in and joining me this morning. This little ditty is actually called Relaxing Breakfast Jazz, background instrumental bossa nova music. Figured I'd just put this on. We were talking about a few things this morning that definitely are affecting the United States of America. As you know, if you haven't been paying attention to the news over the last couple weeks, coronavirus has reached the U.S. The epicenter, I think, is probably what is it? Seattle, Washington, where I think the most number of cases, that in California. So there's been some real craziness that's been going on with all that. It's been interesting, to say the least. And I'm in Michigan, of course. You guys know that. But, well, we've got hit as well. Currently now in Michigan, there are 25 cases of coronavirus confirmed. Several more of people who have been tested. And they are encouraging people to do social distancing. So, hey, I'm prepared. I got coffee. God, I got all the coffee. And not only do I have all the coffee, I am set for pretty much everything else. I mean, there's 3 of us women, but we don't really go through toilet paper that much. But I had the pleasure, or maybe the displeasure, of going and getting something to eat on Thursday night after I got out of work. I was decided to go and venture out to the stores to see if I could find some food. Well, not really find some food. I didn't expect it to be insane. But I went to the store and I stopped in and I grabbed a few things. The checkout line at the Meijer, which is like big, it's like a Big Tops, or actually, you know what? Better comparison. It's like a super Walmart. It's like a super Walmart, super center, a Walmart super center. It's the lines were all the way wrapped around the building. It was insane. Thank you, person on YouTube, for the like. I appreciate you. I don't know who's there, but thank you. So anyways, I decided that I was gonna grab some things. It took probably about 2 hours for me to get through the store once I actually got all of my goodies. I actually went through the U-Scan because I didn't want to take the chance of, first of all, all I can think of is those poor people, those poor cashiers that have to sit there and handle money. Those guys. Everybody talks about healthcare workers and first responders, and yes, they are important. But you know who else is important? The little guys. The little guys that are forced to work, that they have to work every single day. Those cashiers, those waitresses, those baristas, all those people who are sitting there and facing the general public every day with absolutely no medical access, nothing like that. And they're sitting there and they are on the front lines every single day. And you know what? All I have to say is, folks, money is so dirty. Paper is not sanitary, and especially not our paper. I mean, I don't know if it's recycled or what here in the U.S., but you got to think. It's basically like a trap for... It's a trap for what's it called? For germs and everything like that. Anyways, so I'm just gonna share the YouTube link also on Facebook, but all I have to say is don't just wash your hands for the people around you and for yourself to keep yourself clean, but make sure that you also wash your hands for those people that you interact with on a daily basis. If you happen to have, for example, if you happen to go to your Starbucks, or if you happen to go out and order lunch and everything like that, make sure that you give the person a good tip. And, I'm usually a big person, go ahead and give cash, but right now, I don't think it's a good idea to handle a lot of cash, just because there's a lot of things that can pass back and forth. So that's a bit of a thing. So instead, maybe try and use your plastic money, your credit cards and things like that. Don't use your money, don't stick it anywhere on your body. Don't sit there and do that. First of all, that's just gross and grody. Second of all, why? Get a wallet, guys. Get a wallet. Or keep it in your pocket. You got YouTube. What? I have YouTube comments disabled. I did not think I had YouTube comments disabled. What the hell? I shouldn't have it. That's not right. Oh no. Well, that's not good. Okay, I gotta end this stream then. Oh shit. How do I change this? I want to change it. That's not cool. Oh, bummer. I don't want to redo my intro again. Shoot. Well, alright, well, I'm sorry, folks on YouTube. I didn't realize that there was a thing that I had to switch in order for people to get YouTube comments on here, but in order for people to be able to do YouTube comments, but I guess there is, so I am very sorry. I am extremely sorry. Yeah, next time we will have comments enabled. Just give me a like, let me know you're here, I guess, in the meantime. And yeah, we're gonna talk about kind of the status of how people are doing, where they're at. I was just gonna be a YouTube butthead. Fair enough. I appreciate the YouTube buttheads too. So, Oh, but yes. Corona is crazy, and people are losing their damn minds over coronavirus. It's insane. I've never seen anything like this in my 33 years of life. Not even Y2K, I think, was this bad. I mean, I think leading up to it was kind of stupid, but I don't remember it being this insane. Which is fine, I suppose, This is the society that we live in, unfortunately, where we are going nuts over every little thing. But I have to say, a lot of it I have to blame also on social media too. Social media, while I love social media, it's also like the biggest curse we could ever have had. Yes, information and news is available immediately. We can get headlines and things like that in the matter of seconds from when they actually happen. But it also gives people the ability that they can report things that are false or unreal or just skewed. And it also gives us the ability that we can communicate misinformation way faster than even through phone call or text, which is insane. Robert Anthony says, we are a 3-day or 9 meals away from anarchy and societal collapse. You are totally right. And what's even worse is that as far as like a recession or bankruptcy, I was talking to my sister about this because I know one of the bigger concerns has been, well, what kind of impact is coronavirus going to have on our on our economy. Well, I mean, obviously the gas industry is doing great. I'm really happy about the fact they're going to freeze student loans and their interest rates on that, so that's nice. It would be really nice if they would freeze all the interest on everything, 'cause that would probably help a lot more people. Not to say that I'm not grateful about interest rates getting frozen, but it still sucks. Salvatore, welcome. Good morning to the Morning Brew. But yeah, I think it's pretty crazy because that's been a really big concern too. And me and my sister were talking about it, and honestly, everybody is just one paycheck away from bankruptcy. Robert Anthony says oil prices hit the floor last week, went under $30 a barrel. Yeah, it's true. I'm not complaining. I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually enjoying these gas prices. I hope that they stay for a little while, anyways. At least until I don't know. It'd be nice if they stay for a couple of years. Probably not going to, but a lot of people are not driving. I'm not planning on doing too much traveling now. This year is going to be my year that I travel, but now with everything going on, I'm not so sure about that. Starting to think that maybe traveling real far isn't the greatest idea. Good for you, bad for you, bad for me. Yeah, well, yeah, because you work for an oil company, so that is bad. Robert Anthony does work for a oil company. It's rough, man. Life is rough all over. I'm very grateful because my job, there's always going to be people who are going to need to do digging, doing work, doing construction. Maybe not so much. I don't know. I don't know if it's actually slowed down or what's going on. So I guess I'm kind of SOL. Oh, update on my life. I got a rejection letter for that job that I was so excited about. The one that was going to be twice as much as what I currently get paid. I was really disappointed with that, but then talking to my sister, she said that the human resources at that company said that they're canceling all the jobs because they've already spent more than their budget for this year. So who knows? I might have gotten the job, and then 2 weeks later, well, I might have gotten let go. Wouldn't that have been wonderful? No. So I'm just going to stick where I'm at for right now, and I'm looking at other jobs just because I like my job. I don't want to go back to the other department that I'm at or was at before because I don't want to be on the phones all the time. I won't be able to do Morning Brew at that point because I'll be like sitting there and having raspy voice all the time. So I'll be talking all the time, and it sucks. I'm not gonna lie. And I'll get yelled at all the time because that's why I wanted to get off the phones before. Not that I got yelled at that often, but people are jerks. People tend to be jerks when they want to be. So maybe life is telling you something. Yeah, maybe life is telling me something. I think life is telling me it's time for me to move on. That's cool. I'm good with that. I can move on. I'm fine with that. I should move on. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Welcome, Ragnar. Anyways, we are both streaming on both YouTube and also on here on Spoon. Want to welcome everyone. We're going to get started with some music, but we are doing jazz, blues, and classical music this morning. And also, happy Pie Day. Hope you got your pie from the store. I know I did. That was actually the reason why I went to Meijer on Wednesday when I discovered that people are on Thursday. That's why I went to the store on Thursday, and why I discovered that people are insane. And I hate this virus because people are panicking for no damn reason. But what are you going to do? There's not much you can do. You can just be good. We are taking calls this morning too, so if you want to update us on how the situation is in your area, I invite you to do so. We're talking about kind of in between songs and sets. We'll be talking about this pandemic, I guess, and how you are doing. So I want to know how you guys are doing, you know? All right. Well, this is the relaxing breakfast jazz music. We're going to switch gears and we're going to play some classical music. I think I might just go all classical music this morning. Just kind of feeling it. I was thinking about it and I was like, no. But now I'm like, yeah. So I'm going to do that. We're going to do that. We're going to just play some classical music this morning. All morning. And then I might even do this broadcast throughout the day because I got nothing to do. And honestly, I don't plan on leaving my house. Not with all the craziness that is going on outside. Forget about I'm gonna forget about isolating because I'm sick. I'm self-isolating because I don't like human beings. I'm kidding. I love human beings. I just don't want to go out there and get sick. So, this is the life that we live in now. This is the world as we know it, which is fine. It's perfectly fine. But here we are. It is the morning brew. Today is March 14th, 2020. Don't lose your head, guys. Everything's going to be all right. But for now, let's just enjoy some coffee, tea, conversation, some chat, and some music. Classical, jazz, and blues. We are going to do just classical this morning. And I might even play the pie song. Not the pie, like goofy pie song, but the actual pie song. It's a song that was made using the number pi. So it'll be interesting. Started raining and my back pain. Supposed to be. Oh, thanks. That's not cool at all. I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope you feel better. I've been sore ever since everybody announced everything about the coronavirus here in Michigan. We have 25 cases now. It is growing daily. And honestly, these people have probably been sick for a while. I don't know. But here we go. We're going to get into some music. I'm just staying away from people. I really don't want to get sick. I've managed to avoid all of the illness and everything that I was in front of at my house, and now it's all around me. I can't escape it. So here we go. This is the morning brew. And this is some classical music that we're going to be listening to. This first song that we're going to be listening to, actually, this is Xavier España, Suite Pastoral, by the Wiener Philharmonic and John Elliott Gardiner. Suite Pastoral Danse Vigilos. So we're going to listen to that. And I think we're just going to play just classical music this morning. Maybe we'll do some jazz. Feeling like some classical this morning, though. So, you know, we're going to do that. Enjoy that while we can. And if you want to know what your local weather forecast is, drop your city and state below. Enjoy. All right, so Kerryn, here we go. You are on the, well, you will be on the air. Why is it not doing that? There we go.
Well, good morning.
Good morning, Kerryn. Good to hear you.
Fellow Michiganders.
Yes, fellow Michiganders, indeed.
It's crazy here. It's just, I ended up having to go to Walmart because I had to go grocery shopping.
Yep.
For me and my client, and oh my lord, Walmart was just insane.
Yeah.
You can only take 2 packs of bottled water, 2 packs of toilet paper, which there's no toilet paper.
Right.
None.
Did you find any bottled water? Because there's none here.
No.
There is no bottled water. I don't care what anybody says. So.
I checked Walmart. They didn't have any. I checked the grocery stores. They didn't have any. I even checked Home Depot. I used to work at Home Depot, and I know we carry bottled water. And they're like, we're out.
Wow. Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, this is crazy. But we have a filter system here at the house, so
that's good.
We're not and we're on well water, so
that's
we're good.
Doubly good, yeah.
But I did take some empty milk jugs and fill up
some
water just in case.
You never know.
Yeah, you can't find bleach. You can't find rubbing alcohol. You can't even find vinegar. They were sold out of vinegar at Walmart.
That's insane.
And I'm like, is there any more vinegar? She goes, we're out. She goes, we just brought out the last one, what we had in the storeroom. And I'm like, they're even using vinegar.
Yeah. Well, it's better than nothing.
Vinegar's a good disinfectant to begin with.
Yeah.
So, I understand that.
Yeah.
But no rubbing alcohol, no hydrogen peroxide, you couldn't even find denatured alcohol.
I wonder, did anybody happen to grab the witch hazel? Because you can always use witch hazel too.
There was no witch hazel either.
What? That is insane. Oh my gosh. Yeah,
it's for the ECU. Hello.
Hey,
Sorry.
ECU.
I'm acting like host.
No, it's okay. I'm totally cool with that. Like I said, I want to see how everybody else is doing. And it's good to hear from a fellow Michigander because honestly, this has actually been my experience too, because before even anything was announced, I stopped over at Meijer here, and I was on my way home from work, and I was like, oh well, actually I was on Thursday afternoon. I got to Meijer around 5:00 in the afternoon to go and grab just a couple of things. I was gonna grab some what's it called? I was just going to grab a pie because I was like, oh, yay, Saturday is pie day. And I'll grab, something to eat. And I was like, because I don't really want to leave. And it already looks like Meijer's insane. I had no idea that there was like supposedly a national announcement on Thursday night or Wednesday night for people to grab as much food as they could. And this is what the media said. And hold yourself up in your house for 2 weeks. I was like, wait, what? I didn't even.
Okay, here's the deal. For all of those of you that are listening and are of competent intelligence,
right?
Pay attention to your local news. Pay attention to your national news, but stop reading. Sorry, I have to filter this wording.
That's okay.
Stop reading the shit on Reddit, on Twitter, on Facebook.
Yeah.
Just stop. Just stop. There is no home Okay, first of all, there is no home remedy known to cure the coronavirus.
Yeah.
So all these people that are posting that, if you use these spices and these are no.
Just don't do it.
No.
You're gonna get yourself sicker. Yeah.
Yes, you could damage your system.
You could hurt yourself a lot. Terrible.
Like, seriously, here's what I heard, and you're just gonna die. If you take tobacco and you soak it in witch hazel,
What?
and then you dry it, and then you put what was it, mint? And I'm like, no. And my friends are like, hey, did you see this thing on Facebook? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, please don't do that. Please.
It's not going to actually fix anything. In fact, it's probably just going to make you sicker. And then you're going to have to go to the hospital, and they're going to look at you like, idiot, what's wrong with you? And then you're going to get coronavirus.
Exactly. And I'm like, I said, first of all, you can't really ingest witch hazel. It's slightly poisonous, people.
Yeah.
Slightly poisonous.
Even the actual plant itself is just, people don't understand.
Yeah. So please, people, just watch your local and your national news or CNN. And I'll even say Fox News, but I'm anti-Fox to begin with.
It's all good.
I'm giving them some credit.
Yeah.
Because actually, the coverage with Fox News has been good. The CBS and NBC, ABC. I'm not too thrilled with ABC anymore. But
yeah, me neither.
That's just me. But please, people, I beg you, just
don't freak out.
National and local news.
Yeah.
Listen to NPR. NPR has had some amazing content about the coronavirus.
Yeah.
And NPR is just not the old people station anymore, as my cousins tell me. This is the National Public Radio. I'm like, Andrew, isn't that like an old person station?
Oh my God, no, I've been listening to that. If that's an old person station, I've been listening to it since I was 18 years old. Okay, I'm 33. I guess I don't count. I don't know.
Okay, I've been listening to NPR my entire life.
Right. Actually, me too.
Since
but
the day I was born.
Yep.
My dad's routine was in the morning. He turned on CMU Public Radio, and we listened to all the programs that morning, and then we got ready for school.
Yeah, gotta love Radio Lab. Sensitive, welcome. Yes, it's
But please, I just beg everybody, just listen to the news, not Facebook
and use common sense.
It's just evil to begin with. So.
Yeah, no, it's true.
It's just, and like I said, I went into 2 panic attacks last night because I'm listening to all these people, and then, your mind just starts to, when you let your thoughts go.
Yep.
And just let them run on their own. Yeah, no.
Just don't do it.
It's not good for me last night.
I feel you there, Kerryn. It's like...
It's crazy. I saw women fighting over... there's the glass bottle basically. This gal went to grab it, and the other gal grabbed it at the same time, and they were fighting over it. I'm like, ladies. And I'm using this term loosely, ladies. I'm like, are you really going to fight over a bottle of bleach? Really? And the Walmart person was like, she goes, I have more in the bag, we just haven't brought it. I'm like, don't you think you should be bringing this stuff out?
Like, immediately? Yeah.
And the gal came, and she had a huge cart of, there was not the gallons, but the half gallons. And you should have seen it. It was like ants to freaking sugar.
Right.
It was insane. And I'm like playing referee here inside Walmart. I'm like, whoa, everybody,
calm down. Yeah.
And the gal's like, and it's 1 bottle per person. She's like, well, some gal's like, I got 6 kids. And I'm like,
then
girl,
dilute it.
Concentrated bleach.
Right.
You can dilute bleach and it's still effective. 100% effective.
You just need 2 caps full per gallon. Not even. Actually, a cap and a half will be perfect. You get one of those, you're good. People are dumb.
And I'm just going to say it this way. Non-intelligent people dealing with coronavirus, I can't do anymore.
Oh, that's the thing that I think is even funnier is I'm sitting there, I'm like, when I know that I've been noticing the gradual decline of people, and the general decline of common sense through the years, just slowly, not even slowly anymore. Now at this point, especially when it's something like this, it's even more apparent because people are sitting there and they are doing the stupidest things. Like, I still don't understand why people are stockpiling toilet paper. Like, what? Because toilet paper is really going to save you. How about just washing your hands?
Yeah, this is what I found out. No.
Oh.
People are hoarding toilet paper because guess where most of our toilet paper comes from?
Oh, China.
China. Right. And now there's a no import.
Oh shit!
From China.
I didn't even think about that. I was thinking
so whatever. Well, and I'm like, why? I'm like, really? Like, I saw this meme, and it's a kid, and he's like, Mom, when is this virus thing going to be done? And then the next thing was him with a bowl of toilet paper. She's like, shut up and eat your toilet paper.
Oh my gosh!
But that's why people are hoarding toilet paper, is because once it's gone until this embargo lift or whatever.
Yeah, the temporary lift that they've got, or temporary travel thing, and import. Yeah,
there is, and people are screaming they're going to shut the airports down. I said they are closing international.
Right,
flights.
they stopped that. Yeah, which is safe. But you know what?
Seriously, my friend just both my friends, they're a gay couple. And like, dude, we just got round trip tickets to San Francisco. I'm like, oh, cool. How much? And I'm thinking normal price. He's like,
$12.
We paid $66. We paid $66 a piece.
Yeah, it's insane.
And I'm like, this is the time for me to travel.
Right.
I'm broke.
Right. Exactly.
You know?
I
am now quarantined to my house for 5 days. Why are you quarantined, Robert?
He actually has been sick for a little bit. In fact, Robert and I were talking yesterday on Facebook, and so he has a little bit of a sinus thing going on, but they tested him for upper respiratory, and then also because it came back as negative and also came back negative for the flu, they also tested him for the coronavirus. So he is currently quarantined. But
now here's another scary thing. My friend, her kids came home with chicken pox.
Yep. That's scary.
She's never had chicken pox.
Oh no.
I'm like, well, guess what? You're gonna get them.
Yeah, you're gonna get them, or you're gonna get shingles, or something like that.
I mean, she has an awesome immune system, but
yeah, it's still very risky.
Well, Robert,
sorry.
I hope things get better for you, but yeah, her doctor, she's like, okay, well, you guys can't leave the house. He's like, it's absolutely imperative you guys don't leave the house. So she has an unofficial quarantine at her house.
Yeah. Well, that makes sense.
And what sucks is she's an at-home hairdresser, hairstylist. So she had to call all her clients. She's like, listen, just letting you know the kids have chicken pox, so
if you
might want to get checked out. She goes, I have not had them yet. And all her clients are, I mean, a haircut from her is like $120.
Yeah.
So her clients were really cool about it, and they're like dropping stuff off at like food at her front door.
Oh, that's really sweet.
So yeah, but still, it's just this whole thing. It's like I have been ignoring it and just blowing it off. So I went to Walmart and Home Depot and Save-A-Lot, and oh my god, like shelves, like seriously, shelves at Walmart are empty.
Right.
And Myers is even worse.
Oh yeah, I went there on it. So it took me 2 hours to get through Meijer on Thursday night. This is before there was even that explosive amount of coronavirus tests. You know, they went from like 2 to 16 yesterday, and then they got now I don't even know. I'm not even trying to pay attention at this point. I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna stay home. I'm gonna go to work, do my job, and that's it. And I'm just gonna do that. And I'm gonna take my necessary precautions, wash my hands. I have Clorox wipes all over my car. I'm not using any cash because I don't want to sit there and get change or anything like that. I'm not going any place, not going to any public places.
Seriously, don't
Just
do not. If you can go without using cash, please don't have to handle money.
Yeah. Especially if you're going places like restaurants or anything like that. But I mean, any place. I feel bad for the cashiers and things like that, the little people that are having to do this, and they don't really have health insurance and they don't have anything else going on because those people, they're on the front lines too, just as much as the health folks are. Yeah.
One of the gas stations here, their corporate office instructed everybody they have to wear latex gloves.
Yeah, that's understandable.
All the time. And that's not good for your skin either, but I'd rather have dry, patchy skin than the coronavirus.
Right. Well, you can always take like some Vaseline and put it on your skin to keep it from getting too yucky.
Yep.
I'm gonna go.
I got enough beer and Jack Daniels and toilet paper to treat you, Robert.
That's the way to do it, man. If I could quarantine myself like that, I would.
And people are even worried about smoking weed with other people.
I mean, I don't honestly blame them. But
and I'm like, well, I said, if you're sketchy about, don't do it. Personally, I'm not going to be smoking with anybody else for quite a while.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. You can get your own bud. I don't want your KB. Keep it.
Right.
Keep it.
I don't want your COVID-19 or whatever.
Right, or whatever, upper respiratory, anything like that.
But yeah, I really thought Michigan was going to be in the clear, though.
I thought so too, and I was like, you know what? We have so much. Well, the other thing is, you have to think about this because I think it was back in late February they made an announcement that Detroit Metro Airport was going to be one of the ones that was going to still accept people coming in from China.
Yeah, and that was not a good decision.
No, that was not a good decision at all. I mean, look, we've got 25 cases right now, and it's growing exponentially by the day. I mean, you know what? Honestly, I think this has probably been around a long time. I think we're just now starting to really see people actually taking it a little bit more seriously, and then of course. But I don't know. I mean, there's people that I know that have been sick since November, and they've had these exact symptoms. And it wasn't just a normal respiratory because it took them like 2-3 weeks for them to even get better, and they were like bedridden for days. And they weren't young. They weren't old people. They were like just a little bit older, like in their 40s. So I mean. I don't know. I think this has been around for a while. I think it's just finally gotten a name. But
hey, AK would like to call in, so
yeah, absolutely.
So we need to do a collab.
Yes,
we need to collab.
Absolutely, I would love to.
Do some like Michigan themed.
AK is
like a Michigan themed show.
Actually, AK is also from Holland, and she's got a great voice. And so yeah.
Oh, that's right.
And then yeah. So, but yes, okay.
Us Michiganders are scarce on spoon.
We are. I mean, I've seen a couple. There's also a couple DJs and stuff like that are on here.
Yeah.
But that are actual DJs, like EDM and stuff like that. So, but yeah, definitely. I'm just gonna go back. I'm gonna hop off with you, Kerryn. Thank you for calling in and joining us. And yes, we need to do a collab. Yes. This would be awesome. So.
Yes.
Cool.
All right, kiddo. I'll talk to you soon.
Talk to you soon, Kerryn. Thanks for calling in.
Wash your hands.
Oh,
shoot.
I have. Yeah, everybody wash your hands. Definitely. All right.
Sweetie.
All right. Thanks.
Much love.
Much love. All right. Thank you so much again, Kerryn. So, welcome, Ed. I'm going to go back and just read the comments here. AK, call in. I will definitely go ahead. I'm just going to go through the comments really quick until I see. So, Hansoso Spirit says, I hope there's some cat food left in the store. Oh my God, I didn't even think about that. I got to go get duck and chicken food today because I don't know what I'm going to do if I don't have duck and chicken food. That's the one thing. So, the only thing I'm thinking is, hey, I can capitalize on the fact that I have ducks and chickens now because I can actually sell my ducks' eggs and my chicken eggs. So for people who have egg allergies to chicken eggs, you can eat duck eggs instead. People are buying everything, taking things away that people with minimum wage jobs need to buy. Yeah, absolutely. That's the really scary part. The other thing that really makes me sad about that is all the poor at-risk people who are now having to go to the store and there's nothing left for them to buy. I really wish that in a way we could do something that we could go to those who are elderly, those who are in the most need, and get them supplies and drop it off to them. Or even, I mean, it's funny because even looking at stuff on Amazon, all they have left are they have like the store, like, what is it called? It's not a store. What it is basically it is a, it's like the restaurant grade toilet paper that you can buy on Amazon, which is fine, I guess, push comes to shove, but it's not good quality. You're going to have to sit there and find a space, whatever. It's definitely not Charmin. That's all I'm going to say. I was thinking this was all a hoax at first, but I'm starting to take some precautions as a sensitive spirit. If they get quarantined, they got to wipe their butts. They were talking about the TP, but apparently a lot more toilet paper is actually produced in China. Sensitive. This is no hoax. Now quarantined for the house for 5 days. That was Robert. I get allergies and sinus infections every year. Me too, Robert. In fact, it's really funny because after this started happening, I had yesterday off, so I got a chance to sit there and kind of relax and try and decompress and everything like that, but it sucked because I was so stressed out. And just like Kerryn, I was sitting there having minor panic attacks and like, oh my God, it's the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. It's the end of the world as we know it. Okay, anyways. So there's that. Sensitive says my mother has one lung due to cancer and no spleen, so she is laying low at home. She is a smart lady. She is a very smart lady. AK, I have the phone lines open, so go ahead and if you want to call in, if you hit the little arrow button that's pointing up, touch that and hit the live call button that is going to be on the left bottom corner of your screen. You should be able to call in to me. I'm not seeing you though, so I don't know if you are not in or what, but it is insane here in Michigan. I have to go get a whole bunch of animal food. I didn't even think about them, but I didn't need animal food at the time when this started happening. So I guess we'll have to brave the stores again. So we'll do that. I've got enough beer and Jack Daniels and TP, Robert. Gonna try and call in quick when you have time, AK. So AK, I'm here waiting. Sensitive, I agree. No food, no food, no need for TP. That's true. No food, no need for TP. I don't get the toilet paper thing. That was Evan. So the toilet paper thing is because most toilet paper is produced in China. So since there's no imports or anything like that coming in from China, since there are no since most of the manufacturing is taking place in China as far as like paper products, that's why that's going on. Another thing to remember is that this has a 3% mortality rate. That is true. And I think people and their panic are more dangerous. They are way more dangerous, Robert. I absolutely agree. Because I think a lot of people tend to overreact. People tend to overreact a lot. And I get it. I understand why. There are enough people in our country that have heart and lung disease and other ailments that if something did happen, that it wouldn't be so much the virus itself that would cause that much death. It's going to be the complications due to it. It's going to be the fact that so many people get sick so quickly and we aren't going to be able to catch up and treat everyone. Unfortunately, in Italy, they are having issues where they're trying to have to decide who they treat and who they don't. That's a terrible thing to sit there and have. That's why the entire country is on lockdown. So Yeah. Thank you, corporate America. Yes, corporate America. You know what though? It's not just corporate America. It's also us. No, personally, I think that we also have at my house, we have a bidet because well, couple actually it was a couple years ago because I live with my older sister. My mom is 74. She has troubles sometimes. Um And so one of the things that we decided that we were going to do is we were going to get a bidet because bidets help with keeping you more sanitary. So we don't need to use as much toilet paper with a bidet. You can get them online and they're easy to install. They're only like $30, honestly. You still need a little the industrial one ply toilet paper if you needed to. But yeah, there's that. Or you could always do reusable stuff, which I know gross, but at the same time, actually, it probably first of all it'd be good for the environment. Second of all, it'd also be it'd be great for the environment. It'd be great for the environment. It would also cut down on waste and everything like that. Everything, plastic and everything like that. So I mean, there's that too. So these are good things in a way. And what's I actually think is really funny, and almost in a way, I think I don't know. We could go into a whole conspiracy theorist thing too, because I get to these things where I'm like, okay, well, we know that this particular virus, it may be time to reread the book of the Revelations. You know what's really funny is I have a friend of mine who said that, and my mom, my sister are like, hey, it's pestilence. This is pestilence. I'm like, but wait, this is not pestilence because first of all, if you read the book of Revelations, Jesus has to come back first. Then we have war. Then we have famine. Then we have death and pestilence. So, yeah, I have a conspiracy theory about this. I had a conspiracy theory about all of this. Sensitive, you should call in and share your conspiracy theory. The Morning Brew just got turned into conspiracy theory and Corona theory central. I'm okay with that. Bernie Sanders. Jesus. What about Bernie Sanders? Bernie Sanders. I need some more coffee. My coffee went cold. I would, but I have a sore throat. Okay, no worries. No worries. You can always, no, no, he's not Jesus. He is far from Jesus. He is far from Jesus. Far from Jesus. Got the virus? You got the virus? Just kidding. Oh my god. And locusts in Africa. Oh my god. So it all makes sense. I don't know about that, Evan. That's kind of funny though. So I am taking calls if people do want to share what their experience has been so far. AK, welcome back. Girl, lines are free, so if you want to call in, just hit the up arrow button, then go to the up arrow button, which is at the bottom of the screen. Oh, yay, and I got your live call. Sweet. AK. Here we go. And let's see if this works. Oh, can you hear me? There we are. Hey, girl.
Hi. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you great. You sound good.
Oh, good. Okay. Well, I might be losing you guys because that was the reason I left multiple times last time.
It happens.
I'm in the middle of freaking nowhere.
It happens.
On the highway. So that would be why.
I gotcha.
But, oh my God, I was leaving at like the worst part because you and Kerryn were getting into it. It's very interesting.
Yes. I mean, you know what? Actually, it's this particular live. I'm recording it on YouTube, and what I'm doing is it's so Spoon. I stopped actually recording my lives or saving my lives, which sucks because there's that. But I am also doing recording too, so especially the chatting part, and I'm doing it live on YouTube too. So if people want to, they can go back, they can watch the show and watch me sitting here and sipping my coffee or having conniption fits.
Yeah, supply.
You're right. It's actually kind of funny.
That's great. I mean, that's like, those are the necessities right there. Like, your toilet paper. Do I have my coffee?
Right. Right, exactly. You know what's funny? Because I was sitting there and I was like, well, you know what? I went to the Chinese store. We have an Asian grocery here, and they have this really good coffee, which is just super strong and it's instant. So I was like, we have a ton of that. I'm like, I'm set for coffee. I've got, on top of that, I got my regular coffee that it's all ground up and everything. I'm like, that's all I need. I need coffee and I need, toilet paper. And actually, I need water. I got to go find some place with water today. But yeah.
Oh, good luck.
Yeah, right? It's insane. So how's...
Oh, man, I'm actually... Yeah, go for it.
Oh, no, I was going to ask you, so how are things over there on Holland?
Things are fine. Things are actually a little bit, I was expecting a little bit more severity than what I saw. I went to the grocery store just to check things out. Not to mention I work in the CPG industry now, so this is like right up my alley. It's like grocery store conversation.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, let's do a store walk and see what I can see. And I was walking around and I chose the closest D&W to my house. Now the thing with D&W is they're owned by a wholesaler called Spartan Nash.
Yeah.
Spartan Nash owns Family Fairs and D&W's, and then multiple other little mom and pops that roll into that wholesaler. Now, the thing with Spartan Nash is they're great and all, but they just don't have the traffic that Meijer does. They also backstore their stock, so they have more stock. So FYI, handy tip, Michiganders, if you can't find it at Meijer, you might find it at Family Fair or a Spartan store. Because they just don't, they're known to not have the traffic.
Right.
So I go to the D&W next to me, and there's only ever, normally not Corona season, there's, 4 cars in the parking lot. And this store is huge. And so I drive by, and it is packed. And I was like, oh, dang, this is, probably going to be their best month of sales, ever. And so I, go in there, and I'm expecting the place to be, totally white. And it was fine. It was, normally shop, comparative to, a Meijer. Yeah, there were some out of stock, the bread could have looked a little better, but it wasn't horrible. So I think that maybe it was just the difference between Spartan Nash versus Meijer.
Yeah.
But I mean, anywhere you go now, things are starting to get cleaned out, especially after Trump
made that announcement
yesterday.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Oh my God! But on my drive, while you and Kerryn were talking, I was trying to call because I had huge news to report. So I was driving and I saw this 18-wheeler on the side of the road. And there were these 2 men, the truck drivers, in a fist fight, all out wrong.
What?
Holy shit! This world is going to end! Oh my God!
Oh my God!
This has got to be Corona-induced. I don't know. This guy had Corona and found out, tested positive, and his fellow truck driver was like, "Fuck you, dude. We're ending it here."
Oh my God!
Pull over on the side of the road, dude. Rural Michigan, I tell you. And conveniently, because I was gonna just call the cops.
Yeah.
Conveniently, there was a cop right there because again, no one is on the roads today.
Right.
They have basically if you're going 72, they will pull you over and give you a ticket.
Right.
So there was a cop conveniently right behind me. I was like, wow, this is nuts. This is just they were fighting on the side of the highway in the forest.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wait, I gotta. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. I wonder what the fight was about.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's.
I don't know.
Yeah, I just.
2 pretty young dudes too.
Oh my gosh, rural Michigan is wild. Rural Michigan is pretty wild. It's insane. There's just so many things that they have. Oh man. I just backcountry roads. It's crazy.
Oh, people.
This is if nothing else, then this definitely proves. I know I've posted this meme on my Facebook. This proves that we will not survive a zombie apocalypse. or maybe we will. Maybe we will. I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence with that. So, but you know, it is.
Yeah, people need their rules. People need certainty, and right now there's a lot of uncertainty, and so I think that that's why people are just kind of like, well, I don't really know what's gonna happen, so I'm gonna buy 20 pallets of toilet paper and just figure it out.
Right. No, they're gonna auction it.
Oh, I commend you. I wanted to say that I commend you for talking about the little people, because I used to be a cashier at Costco.
Yep.
That was like the way that I put myself kind of like through college, was I was the cashier.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, they handle money like nobody's business. Like cash, the transactions there are so insane. Not to mention, like, just now, any grocery store worker is just, and like, yeah, like the people, like, I was putting myself through college, so I like was able to get out of there.
Yeah.
But most of the people who work there are kind of like lifers, so they're in. Like
they're in it. They're in the
like strangers.
Yep. And that's the thing is, like, I think about those people, and I'm like, because there was the one lady there when I went to Kroger with my sister the other day, a little bit later. It was actually crazy because the lady was like, that's how I even found out. She's like, yeah, they made a big announcement last night on the national news to go out and buy as much food as you possibly can. She's like, they don't even think about the people. I was like, I don't know about that. I'm like, I didn't hear that. But okay. I was like, that's gonna
put people into a frenzy.
Yeah, definitely. So people, I mean, I get it why people were freaking out then. I was at Kroger and people were sitting there and fighting over stuff. I mean, it was late. It wasn't.
Oh God.
It was nuts. And then me and my sister were walking around. We're like, I don't have a gun yet. We don't have a gun yet. But my sister's like, I'm actually seriously thinking about buying a gun. And I'm like, well, I know how to use it. So.
There was this book that I read when I was in, I think I was in like 11th grade or something. It was called like The Road.
Yeah.
I don't remember who wrote it, but it was like a really like
post-apocalyptic.
Was the reason we were reading it.
Yeah. I remember that.
After I saw those two truck drivers like crawling out on the side of the road, I was like, and here we are, the road.
Right, it is. It's serious. It's here already. It is totally here. It's crazy. It's the movie. They did have a movie, The Road. And isn't that the one it had? I think it had not Liam Neeson. What is his name? No, what is his name?
I never watched it.
It was so good.
I heard everyone like disjointed from the book. Oh, really? Okay.
It was so good. It was sad though. It was because it's like the guy, his wife died. It was post-apocalyptic USA. They were living out in like the country.
Yeah.
He had to murder. I don't know if they killed off the horse or what, but something happened. Then he left the farm with his son. His wife like shot. I don't know. Anyways. I just gave away like half the movie. Sorry. but
it's a good book, that's for sure. But I just remember the structure being weird.
Right.
Here, hold on, I like what.
There we go.
I'm getting a little feedback, so here, let me. Let's try this.
There you go. Actually, you sound even better now. So.
Can you hear me better?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you guys were connected to my Bluetooth, and there was like bad feedback, and I can still kind of hear a loop.
Yeah.
Can you hear that, or is that just me?
I'm not hearing a loop anymore, but you also sound a lot better. So, oh no, it's weird.
Okay, great. Yeah, Spoon will do that sometimes. Like if I call in, there will be the occasional loop where I'll just hear things that I said like 4 seconds ago all over again.
Yeah.
It's a little cringy.
It is a little cringy. Because I've noticed that. I've noticed that too. It's a little. But you know what? It's better than what we didn't have.
This is true. It's nice to call in, especially when I'm driving, because typically I just like listen to you guys and listen to your show. But it's nice to call in. But I don't want to take up too much of the time, so I just wanted to say hello. It's nice to talk in person.
Yay! It is nice to talk in person. And actually, I really do enjoy this because it's like I get to hear people's voices, and yeah, it's cool because there's so many awesome people on screen. Exactly. Yeah. Well, stay safe. Wash your hands.
Thank you.
Yes.
Amen. All right. I'll be listening.
All right. Thanks for calling in. Okay.
Bye.
Bye. All right. So we are, well, this is the morning brew, but we're talking about coronavirus and how things are going in your area. What are your reactions? What's going on with you? How are things going with you? I know I've got some comments here. I wasn't really able to kind of read a little bit. I know that Oxygenetic, they were saying that they need to get the hell out of the state. I guess rural Michigan is wild. The cold makes people go insane. I need to leave this damn state. I'm not sure if you're still here, Oxygen, but sometimes. You know what? Honestly, it's kind of hit or miss. Depends on where you're at. Rural Michigan will definitely make you go crazy. I'm not gonna lie. You either really love living in rural Michigan or rural areas, and I don't think it's just Michigan. I think it's just any place, because you go any place, if you're living in a rural area, you either really like it or you really hate it. It's one or the other. There really isn't an in between. Personally, I live in kind of a suburbanite area, so myself. But I have lots of room between me and my neighbors. But if I was to live in an actual like subdivision, I would probably hate all of my neighbors, and I'd probably want to kill them all, because I do not like most people. But you know, our neighbors keep to ourselves. We keep to ourselves mostly. Well, we keep to ourselves. Our neighbors are actually kind of jerks, at least on one side. North of us, they're jerks. And then the people to the south of us, they're new, and they are okay. You wanna hear something funny? My neighbors to the south of us, they coupon. And every weekend and every nice day, they are always having garage sales where they're selling the stuff that they got from couponing. It makes us crazy, because there's people who sit there and drive into our circle driveway thinking it's their driveway. They park there, and yeah, it's just annoying. So there's that. Let's see. I'm just gonna read this a little bit. Cash App for TP. That's great. The authenticity. I'm not sure. Oh, no radio call sound. You need some Galaxy. I don't need it. I have some to sell. Oh, I'll sell you some. Looks around premium paper from Evan. I got plenty. I was just messing with Phoebe. I got that Charmin, man. You got the Charmin. Is it the extra soft? Thanks though. I lived rural, city, and suburban. I like, but have 30 days to get out. Okay. I like, I've been quiet. I have plenty of old t-shirts that I can't fit anymore now that I'm 5'5", so use that and bury it. You know, you could just wash it. Extra soft plush for that tush. Yep, that's right. That is right. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. I'm telling you guys, this stuff is crazy. This stuff is crazy. Derek Richardson, welcome. We were talking about how everything we were talking about how everything has been affected in your area by the coronavirus. And well, I've got 3 listeners here who are from Michigan, Kerryn, AK, and myself. We are all from different parts of Michigan. What our experience is, we now have 25 people who have been confirmed cases of the coronavirus. We're talking about how insane people are, how stupid people are acting with the hoarding and the crap and the tired toilet paper. And I get it. Like, come to find out, most of our toilet paper is produced in China. So now I understand why people are stockpiling toilet paper. I think it's a shame. I'm still, of course, telling people, watch out for just the little person, okay? Because the little person out there, the person who is at risk, the elderly person, the person with the existing conditions, like, asthma, bronchitis, its history of asthma, bronchitis, lung disease, things like that, cancer, heart disease, anything. Actually, I think probably those people are the people that are most at risk. And those people are probably the ones that are going to be the ones that suffer the most. So it's really important for us to practice social distancing. But more than that, wash your damn hands, people. Wash your damn hands. Don't touch your face. So just do the stuff that is not, I don't know. Do the stuff that is honestly common sense, It's the flu season anyway. We can all survive this. I love touching my face. That's one thing I found too. I can't stand it. It's really bad because at work we actually have little bottles of hand sanitizer at my desk, and it was really bad because we had sent out a memo to everybody. Hey, we're still operating. We're going to be safe. We have taken extra measures to make sure that things stay sanitary and everything like that. We've got Clorox wipes and Lysol wipes all over the office. We've got plenty of toilet paper, but I'm really hoping that people don't steal toilet paper because that would be stupid. But yes, exactly. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Wear a condom. Absolutely. Common sense isn't common anymore. Let's make common sense common again. Absolutely. Yes. Yes. Wear a condom. Yes. That's the other thing. It's like, okay, you're going to sit there and you're not going to wash your hands, but you're going to have unsafe sex. There's people who die from sexually transmitted diseases, things that are way more transmittable. You could wear a condom on your hands. Actually, I was talking about that the other day with my sister. I was like, you know what? Supposedly Walmart will be limiting ammo purchases. What? Right, they're called gloves. You guys are killing me here. But it's true, honestly, people are sitting there and freaking out about this stuff, and there's really no reason to. Just use common sense. Common sense, people. But you're right. And we were talking about this earlier too, dear. Common sense is not common anymore. People are not exercising their common sense. Stupid things. Stupid things. Anybody want to buy ammo? What kind of ammo you got? Just kidding. Actually, I do need to get a gun. I do need to get a gun. I'm just gonna get a 22. Actually, I live free roll a TP with each purchase. Are you selling guns too? That's actually a great deal. Somebody's gonna buy you out, Robert. You got a limit. You don't understand. Getting ammo is depending on what it is, what kind of ammo. Because I know there was a ration of ammo back a couple years ago up in Michigan too. My ex-boyfriend, boyfriend at the time, now ex, he actually made sure that we go to 3 or 4 different sporting goods stores to go pick up as much ammunition as possible at that time, and he was going in on it with his buddy. It was crazy. So Ragnar, welcome. Case of 45 and a TP, please. Yes. Yes. Get your guns, get your toilet paper, get your food. Don't forget to wash your hands. Tip your waitress, but not with cash. Don't use your cash, people. Use plastic. It's more sanitary. I'm telling you. And watch out for those little people. If you're sick, make sure that you wear that mask through the store. Use Cash App. Yeah. I mean, if you have, yeah, definitely. If you have Cash App. Actually, yeah, you could use Cash App, I guess. I don't know. Can you pay for stuff with Cash App? Got an extra 22, but it's full action. Ooh, those are fun. I'll take it. Is it semi-automatic, or do I have to reload every time? Oh, look, I have a caller. Sorry. I just saw Kerryn. Welcome back, Kerryn, to the shit show.
I just got from my friend.
Oh boy, what?
She's like, hey. I'm like, hey, what's up? She goes, so I'm freaking out. I'm like, why? She goes, dude, it's the purge. People, this is not.
It's not the purge. This is not the purge.
Please.
Stop freaking out.
Everybody's talking about population control, and it's the purge, and we don't have. And I'm like, you need to stop. You need to stop. Just stop. Just stop.
Right. Oh my God. Why are people freaking out so much? It's just a. Okay.
Yeah, I know. It's like everybody has to just stop and breathe for a minute.
Yeah, I think we all need to take like 5 minutes and breathe in and breathe out. It's not just
everybody. That's it. We're gonna start some freaking
guided meditations now.
Meditation, yeah.
There's a meditation that I like on YouTube. It's called "Breathe That Shit Out" meditation.
Right. Yes. Well, so we just got word yesterday that the psychic fair we were all supposed to be at got canceled because of the coronavirus.
Oh my gosh.
Yo. Well, see, and I connect by touch. So I like hold my clients' hands.
Oh yeah.
So I'm like, well, it's a good thing I'm not going.
Right. I mean, that's cool, but man, I don't know. That's just nuts. You know what though? I mean, I get it. I get it.
Robert.
I'm gonna have to spread that and get some popcorn and watch the carnage. No, that's a terrible idea. See this, Robert.
Go stand in the corner. Just go stand in the corner. We'll let you know we can come back.
Not only have you been what's the word? Quarantined. You're now being put into solitary. I'm just kidding.
Oh my God.
I'm kidding. Put a package of TP down in a heavy traffic area. Wait for the fun. Oh, that's terrible, Evan. Why would you say that? That's just.
Well, Robert, I will say, I'm kind of finding your profile pic hot. We're done. It starts to have a man crush on Yoda.
Yes, it's a buff Yoda. Not just TP. Do a care package. Yes, do a care package. Right, wait, I'm like checking out the people. I'm checking out people's pictures on here. Ragnar, oh my gosh.
I'm liking Phoebe's show more and more now.
You know, I always say I have the best listeners. I really do. I do. I have the best listeners. Oh my God, this kills me. Sorry, I just can't stop laughing. It's amazing. Oh, buff Yoda.
So now,
okay. Anyways,
are the school districts in your area doing this whole online thing then?
Oh yes, I know. So okay, ours have decided they're going to close all schools until April 6th, and they do have online options that they're working on. So I don't know exactly how that's going to work, and all I can think of is the people who absolutely cannot leave work and have the little ones that are too young to sit there and be at home alone. What are they going to do with those ones? And hopefully they have family members who are not elderly.
Well, I guess they're gonna. The government wants all the senior centers shut down too.
Oh my God. Well. Okay.
If I remember correctly, Commission on Aging up here, they're not opening.
Well.
And I don't know if they're doing Meals on Wheels either.
Yeah. Well, I mean I guess that kind of makes sense, but they've got to get, because there's a lot of people who really depend on that. That's the sad part, is like all these things that are being shut down, and all these people, especially the ones. These are the people that really are the most in need, and I just don't know, like, how the heck are they gonna get these people this food? I saw this picture on Facebook the other day of this old woman walking through Walmart, and all of the shelves are bare. It absolutely broke my heart, because she's got to be, I don't know, probably around the age of my mom, maybe a little bit older. And she was sitting there. She has had a few things in her cart, And I'm sitting there thinking, that's like the person that's going to get really sick.
Oh.
And these people were sitting there.
And cat food. I can't remember who was asking about cat food. We're talking about cat food earlier.
Oh, yeah, sensitive.
Yeah, cat food section. Yeah.
Yeah. All the little old cat ladies.
Mm-hmm.
Poor little old cat ladies.
Okay, Ragnar, you go into a corner now.
You're all getting spankings.
I am now feeding security. Put TP, hand sanitizer, water, and Lysol wipes on the freeway, and then Robert says, "Yep," and then tie a string to it and make them chase it across 6 lanes.
That's so bad, you guys. I don't even know. You're making me cry, guys.
I had to admit though, that was fucking hilarious. Oh my god, you're never gonna get rid of me. I'm gonna be in these streams like forever.
Good, I love it. You know what? I love it. Honestly.
Well, and then what was it? Was it Wednesday? No, Friday. I had to cancel Wednesday because I had to cancel my show Wednesday.
Yeah.
Friday, dude, I had maybe 2-3 people.
Yeah. You know, it's
like AK was in there. AK was there.
Yep.
But it's like, where are all my regulars? Everybody was watching the freaking news.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's true. You know, I
wanted to call CBS. It's like, excuse me, can you go back to regular programming? My
You're You know what though? It's been really weird because I've noticed that on Spoon it's everything seems to be like kind of shifting a little bit to how, because I was noticing before that the best times to stream was like from 8 o'clock to midnight. And now it's not that anymore and everything. Hey Paper Bear, welcome. Abigail, welcome back. And but now it's just, I don't even know. I don't even know.
Like, okay, here's the deal. When I first started Spoon, like almost a month ago.
Yeah.
No, I'm not answering.
I didn't see a lot of tarot readers and psychic readers.
Yeah.
Now they're all over the place.
Yeah. Yeah, I noticed that too.
My time.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, oh, I'll do 8 o'clock in the morning.
That
way it'll be chill.
Yeah.
And yeah. Except for thank you, coronavirus.
Yeah, thanks a lot, coronavirus. Well, if you ever want to, you're more than welcome to get people on my channel. Kerryn is a tarot card reader and also a psychic. So if you need a reading, I should book one with you. I should book one with you.
Robert and Ragnar, no, I know what you did.
You know what they did. Uh-oh. You're in trouble now. Do they need spankings?
All the time. We at a bar in front, and I'll just look at them and start shaking my head, and they're like, what? Can't believe you did that.
I can't believe you did that.
What? And they're like, are you doing the psychic thing on me? I'm like,
yeah.
This is nasty. This is nasty. How do you sleep at night? Really? I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette. And everybody at me, go, what do you know? What do you know? I said, honestly, you did something really bad because I was just messing with you, but now you gotta tell me what you did.
Right? That's all you gotta do.
We hate you.
Right.
We hate you, Kerryn. Like, you hate me till you want a reading and then you want a discount.
Right, exactly. Like, no, you're getting charged extra.
Kerryn, you have a good voice.
Kerryn does have a great voice. Radiant Freckles, welcome.
If you knew the things I have done, you would put me under the corner.
Under the corner.
No, Robert, actually, as sick as I am, I would probably ask you, what did you need to do that? How did you do that? And will you do it with me for the first time? We'll make it a buddy system kind of thing.
There you go. Oh, that's awesome.
Absolutely, Ragnar. I'm sorry. I'm all like trying to take over your show.
Oh, no, that's totally... You know what? I love having guests.
Sources of income.
Yes, they are. See, and that's the thing that I keep on trying to remind people is that it's the media trying to keep people in a panic so they can reap the benefits. And honestly, the worst part is we're gonna be the ones that are gonna look stupid in the end. But I don't know. I work 21 hours in a health store and we get commission on top of hourly. Holy cow! Give you.
Ragnar, do you go to work like that, or do they make you wear a shirt?
I hope they make you work like that.
Did I say that out loud? Did I say that out loud? I'm so sorry.
Oh, you're so much fun, Kerryn. I love you.
But here's what you people need to understand. The more media hypes up the coronavirus and makes you all go out to buy stuff, the stuff you buy feeds corporate America. The more money corporate America makes, the more money they can spend on advertising with the media.
And they can sell you more crap.
People are already making. Oh yeah,
already making money.
People making money over.
Oh yeah,
COVID.
Definitely.
I see, and I like COVID-19 better than the coronavirus because all I do is drink.
Yeah, I love Corona. It's my favorite beer. Well, no, it's not my. Well, it's one of my favorite beers, except for local stuff. And I love Blue Moon. Not gonna lie. So.
I'm going back to my wine phase again.
Oh, I love wine too. What's your favorite wine?
My favorite. What did we just drink? My second friend came to hang out with me today, and we actually polished off a bottle of wine.
Nice.
And a couple bowls. It's actually from Barefoot, and it's a sweet Moscato.
Oh yeah, that one's actually good. Is it the one with the what's it called? Is it one of the carbonated ones or is it the flat? Because I know that they have.
No, it's the flat.
Okay.
I don't like the carbonated wine.
I always thought that one was too sweet. Mary Poppins, welcome.
Don't taste right.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, God and baby Jesus, Mary Poppins.
Right?
Can you get rid of the coronavirus, honey? Can you do that for us, sweetie?
Spoonful of sugar. Spoonful of sugar.
Yeah.
I totes need coffee. Oh, girl, I got all the coffee. I got all the coffee. Coffee is life.
Yes.
Coffee is life. Spoonful of sugar.
My boss is actually made without coffee.
Yeah.
And they said that. Please drink some coffee. I said, no, I'm not gonna do coffee, bro. I was like, no, seriously, dude, you need some fucking coffee. We can't do this.
Yeah.
I guess I was a little bitchy.
No, not at all. Not at all. I can't operate without coffee. Actually, no, that's true. That's not true. I can. I operate on. I don't know what I operate on. Music. That's what I operate on. Mary Poppins. I'm a preschool teacher. Oh, girl, you definitely need. God bless your heart.
Girl,
God bless your heart.
Coffee. We are going to get
alcohol.
A prescription of Xanax.
Yes.
I am personally going to send you a couple joints and a stripper.
Okay, well.
Because, girl, there's no way I tried a preschool job when I lived in Seattle. And after the third time of me saying, bring that child with me with his head in a box, he said it's probably not a job for me.
I need a female stripper, please. Hey, we can handle that. That's fine.
I got you. Listen, if you go to Gaia Stream, tell her I sent you.
There you go. She's so funny. I love Gaia. She's so funny. She's awesome.
Oh my God, she is like
3 females.
She's like a lot of you girls, like you, AK, Misty. You guys are like Gaia and AJ and G-Spec. I could go on forever. You guys are like family. It's like,
yeah.
You know?
There's so many. I'm actually surprised because there's a few people in here that are like, that are regulars. Robert, obviously, Kerryn, you've been definitely AK. And then there's actually my friend Adventurous. She's from Reno, Nevada. sort of Reno. She's awesome. If you ever get a chance to pop in on hers, although she doesn't go live very often, so but it's good stuff. So guys, just to give you a heads up, I have about 4 minutes left in this live. I will be back. We're gonna be listening to music, talking more, and everything like that. So feel free to join back up if we get disconnected. So
are you doing another stream?
Yeah, I usually do them back to back. So, but
Nice.
yes, I monopolize the time.
Girl, seriously, come on, look at the times that guy has been on for like 10 hours straight.
Right, exactly. I also have done days where I've just been like, you guys are gonna follow me around while I'm doing what's it called? Just errands. And I narrate what I'm doing. So, yeah, it's fun stuff. You should try it. You should try it, Kerryn. It's actually a blast.
Today on Phoebe Radio, ASMR shopping.
Right. Now I'm going through my ears. And I'm going to fight off the woman who has her hands on the last bag of cat food.
Right. And me and be like, ASMR, can we check a shower? ASMR, Kerryn smoking a bowl.
Yeah, exactly.
And then like an hour later, ASMR, Kerryn smoking bowl number 11.
This chat is about morning. Right, exactly. Maybe it's not morning somewhere. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. It's true. But you know what? There are hospital workers out there that start drinking at 5 o'clock in the morning. So, whatever.
Listen, I used to work overnights for
sometimes you got to.
mental health here. And I worked in a group home for severely mentally impaired people.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get out of work till 7 o'clock in the morning.
Yep.
And that's when the bar would open.
Yep.
And and this is a local bar, the town of Roscommon where I grew up. I'd be there, and my best friend was a bartender. She's like, "What are you doing here?" "I need a drink." She goes, "Boy, it is 7 o'clock in the morning." I said, "I just got off work."
Right.
And and after you have like 5 clients going to grand mal seizures in one night, you need a drink.
Right. Oh, that's understandable.
And then it became day drinking in Seattle. That was a lot of fun, but it got me in a lot of trouble.
Right. No,
that's a whole show on Kerryn's adventures in Seattle.
You should do it. You should do it, Kerryn. I think it's funny.
And I can spill all my dirt as Kerryn because, okay, just so all of you know, Kerryn really isn't my name. But it's like my stage name for the psychic community, and that's a whole other story why I used a different name. My family they're all gung-ho Roman Catholic, and oh no, I have the devil in me.
We'll be back.
Okay.
So anyway, I could spill all my dirt about Washington State, but no, it was actually me, unless my friends are listening. Seriously, Mary Poppins is not your name?
Go figure.
Are you lying to me?
Well,
really, Mary Poppins?
Phoebe, my real name actually is Phoebe Veronica Atwood, but I also I do read tarot and I do other things too. So, I had a different name in that community as well because, much like you, and I actually worked for the Catholic Church. So, actually, when I was most active in doing that, which is actually even more funny.
Quick story.
Oh, it's gonna end. So I'll see you guys on the next stream. Oh, bummer. All right, we're going to be starting back up again in just a short few minutes. Morning Brew. We are still going coronavirus. COVID-19. I'm going to call it COVID-19. I'm tired of we are giving it the proper name. Oh, look at my baby. I love you. Coffee, tea, conversation, people. It's just radio, jazz, blues, and classical. Morning Brew COVID-19. Stop! Okay. And no, babes, stop. Stop. I love you too. You are just being extra right now. All right, where is my photo lab? Photo lab, photo lab, photo lab, photo lab. Photo lab, where are you, photo lab? Photo lab, there it is. No. Hey, what are you doing? Oh, shoot. Oh, wait, hold on. Yes, no, yes, I want to end live. No, fuck. That's not what I want. I want washing machine. Okay, live. Okay, that's what I needed to do. Movies, music. Morning Brew. 3, 17, wait, 14, 20.2. Coffee, tea, conversation, Feebleicious, radio, Morning Brew, jazz, classical, blues, talk, COVID-19, and random. Recent. There it is. Got it? I do have it. And we are back. There we go. Oh my goodness. Welcome back to Feebleicious Radio. Boop. Oh, I love you too, Mary. Welcome back, girl. Robert Tendang, welcome to Feebleicious Radio. And welcome to the Morning Brew, where we're listening to jazz, classical, blues music. Today, our conversation has been dominated by all sorts of random stuff, but more so, welcome, Evan. Our conversation has been kind of dominated by the COVID-19 things going on. I'm getting alerts right now. I don't know what I'm getting alerts from, but I'm getting alerts right now, probably about something. I know I saw an alert for COVID-19, so that's happening right now. I am also broadcasting live on YouTube. So if you want to follow me on YouTube, all these conversations are recorded and everything like that as well. Yes, and you can see the magic. This is where the magic happens. I wouldn't suggest watching both YouTube and listening at the same time. I really wouldn't, because first of all, you're going to get some overlap, and it's going to look funny, and it's going to sound funny. And yeah, so there's that. Derek, welcome. Where is Kerryn? Where's my buddy? I'm sure Kerryn will be back. I think, it is a stupid virus. It is a stupid virus. It's definitely mixed things up a little bit. It's definitely made it very, very interesting in Michigan living. And yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to say about it. But this is life as we know it for the time being, with mass hysteria. Actually, I don't know if I'd call it mass hysteria. I think that most people are handling it pretty well. However, oh, you have a friend in Michigan. Excellent. Mary, where are you from? So I'm broadcasting. I'm actually in Michigan. It is making people chaotic stupid, though. And, you live just outside of DC. That's nice. I have a friend of mine who lives in Baltimore. Actually, he broadcasts on here. That's how I met him. My buddy Lucas. Love Lucas. He's such a sweetheart. Love that boy. I'm really worried about him, actually, because he's pretty close. And you're pretty close to where there's been a lot of outbreaks, too. I know here in Michigan, we have 25 cases of COVID-19. I'm not even going to call it Corona, because I like that coffee. I like that beer. They have doomsday prepped for a virus like it's going to be a snowstorm. Right? Nobody go anywhere. Stay where you're at. Okay, sure, because that's totally practical. Yeah, we are talking about that, how it has affected you in this area, in your area. So if you want to share, what's been going on with you and your area of the country, just hit the up arrow button, hit the live call button. I'm taking calls this morning, so if you want to sit there and yammer or complain or anything or if you don't even want to complain, but if you want to sit there and talk about it, you're out of work with pay indefinitely. Oh my God. See, that's the thing that I've been wondering too, with the poor teachers that actually are working and then they've been suspended because of this thing. Are you actually getting paid? I didn't think so. Which is dumb. Because, you guys should be. Of course, please, Mary, please call me. Call me. Hit the up arrow button. Oh, there you are. And we're going to talk to Mary Poppins from DC. Mary, go ahead and hit the blue button, and you are live. I think it's blue. There we go. Hey, girl.
Hi.
How you doing?
Slightly not awake yet, but
That's okay. Understandable. So
I actually work at a daycare center on a college campus, so we're a little bit different than other people.
Yeah.
But they were actually trying to keep us open, and we had to actually fight to close.
Oh boy.
But we have such awesome parents that they were all so many people were concerned about whether or not we were getting paid or not. They were coming up. So I'm the assistant director.
Oh,
they were coming up to the director and were like, "Can I talk to you in private?" So they'd walk her into the office and be like, "Are teachers going to get paid? Do we need to collect money from parents to make sure teachers get paid?" And so it's been really heartwarming that the parents feel that way.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so on the college campus, all the professors have been told that they have to teach online now, and everybody who's capable is supposed to be teleworking, which would usually mean there wouldn't be any children at the center. But how do you teach an online class on a Zoom call when you have under 5-year-olds running around the house?
Right.
And we have international students where both parents have come for an international program and are in the same program. And so their classes are at the same time, and they have a 2-year-old. How do you
can't really,
how do you go online for class?
Right.
Right. So we get the struggle, but we also have to be realistic about keeping everybody safe. We have 2 staff members who are pregnant. I'm like, I don't want them coming to work on Monday. Even if we're open, these 2 people are not coming to work, period. I don't care what we need to do, but because they're pregnant, there's a heightened sensitivity to lung infections.
Yeah.
And so, no, they shouldn't be at work.
Oh, kudos to you guys. That's awesome that you guys are being, man, that's crazy.
But they want us to try and telework. I'm like, we might be able to our staff might be able to telework for a week or so.
Yeah.
But not indefinitely.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yes, they can, handle prepping for parent teacher conferences while they're away this week. They can
put in observations that they have a backlog of. They can do a little bit of online education, but we really just finished up this year's online education and turned it in because our license is getting renewed at the moment, and so we had to turn all that in already. But I'm like, we can do stuff for about a week, but after that, it'll be a struggle. There's not going to be 8 hours a day, 40 hours a week worth of work for a teacher to do when there are no students present. Like,
because your job literally is just being there for the kids.
Right. And when it's not just the kids, it's about observing the kids and doing things that have to do with what they're doing or what they're thinking. Like, we can't create a whole bunch of lesson plans because it's modified based on
their behaviors,
the children in the room's needs,
what
they're interested in. Like, you can't pre-prep all of that. And we use a curriculum that already has that stuff figured out. So,
yeah. It's I didn't even that's one aspect I didn't even think of. All I could think of is that's the first thing I thought of is, well, are these people gonna get paid for this time off? Of course not.
Right. So what they said to us is that it would either be administrative leave, which would mean that we weren't teleworking,
right,
and then we'd still get paid, but it'd be like a snow day.
Gotcha.
Where it would automatically be paid, but we're not required to do work. Okay. So they wanted us to try out teleworking first. I'm like, I told my boss, I think we can do it for the first week and then reevaluate because I don't think there'll be much left to do.
Yeah.
After that.
After that, it's like basically you're doing work from week to week as a teacher. If it, so sometimes. Depending on the kids.
We've asked the teachers to prep some stuff every few days to send out to parents for activities they could be doing at home with their kids.
Yep.
Some of us are going to plan to do story hour in a Zoom meeting so that parents can call in and we could still read with their kids.
Yeah. That's actually a great idea.
That kind of thing. We're supposed to be handling our self-evaluations right now too, so we'll be doing all of that, and then our boss will be doing one-on-ones with each of us to get all of that out of the way.
Nice.
So it'll be fun-ish, maybe.
Maybe. Who knows? Hopefully.
It'll be good to not be around sniffling children though, because no lie, the other day I walked into the youngest classroom to give the teachers bathroom breaks before they took the kids to the playground.
Yeah.
I was in the room for maybe 20 minutes, and of course I washed my hands as soon as I walked in the room, and then inevitably somebody had a runny nose, so then I washed my hands again.
Yeah.
And then somebody else had a runny nose and washed my hands again, and then I needed to change a diaper and wash my hands twice with that. So in the course of 20 minutes,
you wash your hands.
I washed my hands 5 times. I was like, this can't keep happening. We can't keep doing this. People are going to have no skin left on their hands.
Yeah.
One of the teachers in that room has super sensitive skin, and she's been putting the salve on her hands. I'm like, put the salve on your hands and put on a pair of gloves.
Right.
And instead of washing your hands over and over again, change your gloves because you're going to end up with bloody hands. There's no way
you're going to end up.
She could keep that up.
Yeah. And think about first of all, not only that, you're also washing off a lot of the helpful bacteria that's helping keep you from getting sick too, because there is bacteria on your skin that actually fights off infections and everything like that too, which I don't know how many people actually think about that, but yeah.
I guess they don't. They're just wash it all off, take it all off.
Right. 20 seconds, 20 seconds. What's your song? Mine's "It's the End of the World as We Know It."
Right?
Oh my gosh.
I was so pissed. We had a parent while I was talking to that teacher about possibly putting gloves on after she puts the salve on her hands.
Yeah.
The parent was and it was a guy. So pissed. He was like, well, that's all of us right now. So lucky. He's so lucky I hadn't had my coffee yet, and I just bit my tongue. because I wanted to turn and look at him and say, I don't think you're washing your hands 5 times in 20 minutes. I just don't think that's happening.
Right. It's
not the same. Yes, you are now being forced to wash your hands as soon as you walk in the center, even though we've been asking everybody to do it since H1N1.
Yep.
Well, people don't do it, especially the dads.
Oh gosh, no.
And you know, he works on campus. He actually runs the dorms, which is the building that our child care center is in, and he still doesn't wash his hands when he walks through. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, dude, whatever.
I don't want to sit there and live in his dorm. No, just kidding. That's awful. That's awful.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy because, you know, I just don't know if people know exactly what kind of repercussions that we're actually going to have after this. I mean, I guess in one way it's kind of good because it is making people more mindful of being hopefully more sanitary. I hope. Maybe not. Probably not. But no, I mean, like
those who weren't washing their hands before really aren't washing them now.
Yeah.
Those of us who were already washing our hands are washing our hands longer.
Yeah. And more often too. So because
probably. Because I work at a daycare center, I live with my sister. So because I work in what we call a cesspool of germs, also known as a petri dish, we instilled things at home that I do at work. Like as soon as we walk through the door, our immediate thing is to wash hands. Because you don't know what I'm bringing home from work with me.
Yep.
And we commute on the DC Metro, so there's germs there also. You just never know what you're bringing with you. So we've always washed hands as soon as we got home. And I use stuff called laundry sanitizer made by Lysol because you just don't know what we're touching or it's just gross out there. And now it's even more gross.
Oh yeah, it seems to be getting worse and worse, and I don't even know. And what I think is funny is so many people are like, "Oh no, I need to." I know people are sitting there and freaking out. They're like, "Oh, I'm not gonna go to work and stuff." Like, no, you don't not go to work. You just use common sense as far as getting. Making sure that you're staying consistent and not doing things that are possibly going to get you exposed to this particular virus or anything like that. Gavin the Goon says, I just ate McDonald's from a corona-infested city. I found out in our state, they actually released areas where people were exposed to corona. Or I'm not going to use corona anymore. I'm using COVID-19. I'm using COVID-19 because I like Corona beer way too much. So
my sister stopped at the beer and wine store on the way home from work yesterday and bought a case of Corona, sat on the back porch with her picture, drinking a Corona. And I was like, you were too much.
Right. Yeah.
We're supposed to be flying to California next week, and I'm hoping we can still do that, but it's not looking that great.
Oh.
They shut one stuff down.
Well, I know that American Airlines, they just had 2 of their pilots that tested positive for COVID-19.
But the pilots get locked in the cockpit, so they're not really exposing other people.
That's true. I wonder if their air ventilation system is the same as what is attached to the rest of the plane, though. So I don't know.
I would say it shouldn't be, because if somebody were to gas the regular part of the plane, you would hope that the pilots wouldn't get gassed.
Yeah, I mean, I would hope so. Or if somebody gasses the pilots, that the rest of the... Yeah, that's interesting. Now I gotta see if I can look that information up. Sorry, now we're getting to all these like technical little weird things and stuff like that, but this is the reality of... This is our new reality. This is not our new reality. It's crazy. It's crazy. I never thought in my lifetime I'd ever be, looking at this sort of stuff. But then again, I mean, Well, I don't know. Well, actually, Mary, how old are you? Where are you from? You said you're from DC. How old are you?
I'm 39.
Okay. I'm 33. So, yeah, I didn't think in our lifetime that you'd ever be, doing anything like this stuff. So this is pretty crazy.
Well, they've kind of been doomsday saying this shit since the beginning
The
of time.
80s. It's true.
Like
It's true.
movies and books, they've been planning for it.
That is true. 1984, all the others, all that stuff. It's crazy. It is crazy. Well, I hope that they figure out a way to keep you guys working so that you guys do get paid. But at the same time, if you can't, then, you can't.
If they put us on administrative leave, we still get paid.
That's
just
good.
Like if it was a snow day, but we wouldn't be required to do any work.
That's good. I don't know what they would do for my job because, we could technically telecommute, but we do not have enough people to sit there and do that at my job. They don't have the technology or anything like that to get everybody set up to telecommute at my job.
What is it that you do?
I actually work for a company that's called Miss Dig 811. We are the one call notification center for the state of Michigan. We're kind of sort of first responders in a way. Sort of, kind of. Basically, we're the company.
You're like dispatchers for the first responders.
Yeah, sort of. Well, sort of. What we do is we actually are the company that people call to get the utility lines marked when they go to do any digging. So if people have like water main breaks or if their power's out and it's buried underground, they have to call us to get the utility lines marked first and make sure that they don't dig into those lines and get electrocuted or cause gas leaks, etc. So that's my job. It's boring.
Sounds interesting.
Yes and no. So it can be. I've gotten some really weird calls. People, police investigators calling over to see if they can, get a ticket to dig up bodies and stuff like that. And
Ooh.
yeah. Talk about weird. Talk about crazy, right? Have had one train derailment. That was interesting. First time that they've had it in probably about 30 years. So obviously I haven't been there. So, but it's kind of funny though. Gavin, you said you got a new job. What's your new job? Welcome back, Kerryn. Welcome back.
Hi, Kerryn.
We've got Mary on the phone here. She was talking about how at her job, she works at a university as a preschool, kind of daycare preschool teacher. And actually, sorry, no, you are the administrator there at that.
Assistant director, yeah.
Yes, assistant director. So she's been having a lot of parents who have come up and they were concerned because obviously they're closing down the university and they're wondering if these people are getting paid. And, well, they may put them on administrative leave. They may have them try and telecommute for the first week. They're going to gauge it and adjust as necessary. Hopefully, everything gets worked out in that way. I hope so, definitely. So, that's fun stuff. Good old COVID-19. Good old COVID. Gavin says, I got a job at a private contractor's company working on an apartment building, making $600 a week. That's a nice job. So you have to probably call New York's 811. I don't even know what that's called. It might be just New York 811 or just 811. That's basically the equivalent of what I do, as I work at the 811 service for Michigan. It's boring. Well, it's not boring. My interactions with people, I take over 160 phone calls a day, and they're all each about 2 minutes long. The interactions are sometimes good, sometimes wrong, or sometimes not good. What is 811? It is the utility locating company for state of Michigan and actually across the U.S. Every state in the United States has an 811 service. And basically, they're the company that if you're doing digging projects or anything like that, then you would want to contact 811 to get the utility lines marked. So that way you don't.
So, Kerryn,
Yeah.
if you want to dig up a body, you got to call her first.
Yeah, pretty much. I've talked to police departments all over. I mean, we do a lot of different stuff, but mostly it's utility workers that we talk to, construction workers, contractors, engineers, environmental folks, people who are doing digging projects and stuff like that. Yep. They can shift in the ground. They can shift in the ground. So still good to do, just because, unfortunately. And on top of that, if you don't do it, it's like a $5,000 fee from the state, and they can possibly. It's the only non-criminal offense in the state that you can. They will actually. They actually have possible jail time associated with. That's how supposedly serious it is. I mean, I guess I understand why it's serious, because there are people out there.
They don't want you to accidentally create a bomb by making a gas leak.
Right. Or they don't want you to, more importantly, they don't want you to like hit a gas pipeline and blow up the entire area. You know, half your city or anything like that. So it's a bummer.
It's important.
It is important. Keeps people safe. I keep people safe, I guess. Yeah, you do too. Hey, not like that. You are raising the future. Come on. What I'm doing is shit. I'm just keeping people from. All I do is I just keep people from blowing themselves up. That's it. That's all I do. should be friggin' you know.
Technically speaking, I'm keeping people from blowing themselves up also.
Fair enough. See, no, there you go.
Can't put that fork in the socket.
Right. Don't put that fork in the socket. I keeps you by not saving the Jesus out of it. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
you know how many people I want to.
The only thing that keeps me from slapping the bejesus out of people is coffee, which I've not had yet, because I haven't gotten out of bed yet.
Girl, go get some. Go get some coffee now. Stat. My coffee is almost gone. I have a little Irish cream in mine. It's not the non-alcoholic kind. I'm not broadcasting drunk. I've done that once before. It was fun, but dangerous. Because when I
have never been drunk a day in my life.
Oh, challenge accepted. That's it.
I won't do it because I don't want. I'm one of those people that I don't like not being in control of myself. So I won't even let it get that far. I'm like, nope, that's it. I'm done. I don't need any more. Thank you.
Gavin says, I was there for that. That was great. Oh yeah, me drinking the wine. I was wine drunk, and I was like, well. They didn't have any room. Their capacity for this salsa dancing place closed up. I didn't have anybody to dance with anyway. So I was like, I'm just going to go home and have my own dance party.
Oh,
and I was doing spoon at the same time. It was fun.
At least the spoon, you just get the voice. We weren't watching you like trying to salsa dance on your own drunk in your apartment.
That's the funny thing is I wasn't that drunk, but then again, I don't drink that much. And I also had the big bottle, the big glass. I have a glass.
How many glasses did you have?
One. It was a big
glass.
It was one big glass of wine, and I think I probably had. The funny thing is, I didn't even finish the wine. I probably had like a quarter of that glass. That's how little I drink nowadays, because I'm always busy doing homework, or I'm always busy doing other stuff that requires me to be, I kind of.
Oh, you're in school too?
Yeah, I'm going to school. Okay, so, you want to talk about the effects of COVID-19. So I'm supposed to graduate on May 3rd, and I was supposed to be flying to San Diego. Well, my online university canceled our commencement for the spring, and instead they're combining it with the fall commencement. So I'm no longer going to San Diego. Yeah, they canceled my commencement.
They haven't decided what they're doing for commencement yet here.
Yeah. I mean,
But they have said that as far as classes go, they're staying online for the rest of the semester, including finals.
yeah,
So that's potentially how long our center could be closed.
that's insane. That's a lot of
downtime.
Yeah.
Somebody was posting on Facebook, not as many people are gonna die from COVID-19 as from being stuck in their house with their family for eons.
Yeah, no. You're gonna need
people are gonna end up killing each other because they're just going freaking
crazy,
insane, being stuck in their houses.
Cabin fever. Hey, look at what's that one? Look at The Shining. Look at the movie The Shining. Red rum. Rum. I can't even remember that quote. Red rum. Murder. Yeah, I would probably murder people too. It's funny. It's not really funny because back in February, January, February, New York City public transportation is done with, including long distance buses. What? That's crazy. I know. Avirex, he's in Brooklyn, New York, and he was saying that the subway's still running. They have.
They're decreasing how often the trains and buses are running, but they're still running.
Right. So it's funny though. He's sitting there and he was selling I was joking. I don't know if he's actually doing it or not, but he got that big jug of Purell and he's in the subway and he's like, "Hey, $10 a squirt."
Oh no.
I'm like, man, I wish I had public transportation. I could make some money right quick. I would be rich. Detroit, all those people, man. I'm not too far from Detroit.
Somebody else was saying that the people who are doing really well right now are the extreme couponers.
Yeah.
Who probably have like 50 containers of Lysol wipes and shit.
Yeah.
And now they can just be posting that stuff on eBay like $50 a bottle.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that. I would not doubt that. You know, it's funny. Actually, I was mentioning this earlier. I have a neighbor, my neighbor to the north of me, who's actually my newer neighbor. She is an extreme couponer, and every freaking weekend, she is having a garage sale she's having a garage sale where she is selling all of her couponing stuff. I'm like, oh boy. So
the stuff that she bought.
Yes, stuff that she bought whilst extreme couponing. And all I can think of is like, I mean, it was okay for the first week, but it's happening every weekend. And I'm like, awesome, great for you. But the thing that's really annoying is people drive into our driveway thinking that we are that house, and they block our driveway and they park in our driveway. And it's kind of not cool.
Get an orange cone and put it at the end of your driveway.
Yeah.
That says private driveway. And that way people don't park there. And then you just have to move the cone when you go to get in your car or run it over, whatever.
Yeah. So Gavin was saying that's super illegal. It's money gouging, which is state offense. Isn't that illegal? As far as it being illegal, I think that they can only do it. They're only supposed to be doing that a certain amount of time per year. At least as far as garage sales go. I have no idea about anything. I don't know about
I think as long as they're not selling it for more than the suggested retail value,
right,
it's not illegal. And so that's why people get all crazy for Black Friday sales, because they're trying to go buy the cheap things and then reselling them
online
for the suggested retail price and making money off of it.
Right. So I think there's a lot of people out there okay. So the other thing that's been really going crazy here in Michigan, and I know that Art Van Furniture, it's definitely something that is in Michigan. I don't know if they have other states that have it, but that's been another big thing, and they've been having people riot because apparently there's like sales that are supposed to be going on, and this particular furniture place, Art Van Furniture, they have been what have they been doing? They've been having a lot of problems with the logistics of their sales and things like that. So they have people who are just going in, they're trying to buy stuff, and they're either running out of stock or they are, paying for the stuff, and turns out that they don't have it in stock anymore, or they can't get it, or blah blah blah. And people are pissed off because all the sales are like fluctuating on a minute by minute basis. It's insane. So
that is insane.
But
at the same time, you shouldn't be selling stuff if you don't have it. Like, if you know that you've ordered it for your store, and it hasn't been delivered yet, you shouldn't be selling it before delivery because you don't know if the delivery is going to make it right now. Like, with the way shit's going, you don't know if you're going to get the product or not. So you shouldn't be selling anything unless you actually have it in stock.
Agreed. Okay, Kerryn has something to talk about with Art Van, so I'm gonna actually switch over to Kerryn, and then thank you for calling in, Mary. You're welcome to call in anytime you would like, and we're gonna keep on talking about, if you guys want to talk about how Corona has affected you or other crazy stuff that's been going on in your state, feel free to drop in a call and I will let you talk and tell me what's going on with you. So
thanks. Well, have a good day. I'm gonna hang up so he can get in.
Awesome. Thank you, Mary. Bye. Thanks. Hang around. We love you. All right. Kerryn, welcome back.
Well,
hello. How are you?
All right. So here's what's supposedly going on about Art Van. They filed bankruptcy.
Yes.
So they are selling stuff out of a catalog that they cannot fulfill.
Yeah.
Because they filed bankruptcy. So they can't order anything in.
Yeah.
They're not allowed to receive any more stock from like Lazy Boy and
anything like that.
All of that. So some stores have been ordering stuff for customers, getting them to pay for it up front.
Yep.
And then, and because we're in bankruptcy, we can't give you a refund.
Oh, wow. See, I didn't know that. I mean, that's
a rumor I heard about the refund thing.
Yeah.
But, spill the tea, boo.
Spill the tea.
But their company has been mismanaged for so long that I was surprised it lasted this long.
I mean, I am too, because I remember my mom and dad, they very long time ago, this is way before even I was conscious enough to remember it, but they had gotten some furniture from Art Van Furniture, and they had that joke, well, not that joke, but they had that saying, what was that saying? Something about the money you keep? I forget what it is. What was their old motto? I don't remember. Oh shit, I'm gonna look it up. Gardner. Oh no, that was Gardner White. Never mind, that wasn't Art Van. But we had a bad experience with Art Van too. Later on.
I haven't heard any good experiences with Art Van.
They're just not.
See, like we have bandaries.
Yeah.
And they're pretty solid.
Yeah.
But
yeah, it's not fun stuff. They've got a whole bunch of issues. Yeah, I'm some girl trying to get me to, but yeah, that's not gonna happen. Tiffany K, I'm depressed. Some girl tried to get me to meditate, but yeah, that's not gonna happen. Tiffany, if you want to talk about it, let us know what's going on. We can see if we can help.
Tiffany was on my show the other day.
Aw. Well, Tiffany, welcome.
Listen, meditation isn't gonna. There's a good chance you're not gonna be able to do it fully right away. It takes time.
Yeah.
And because of your depression and the stress you're under right now, it might take you a little while longer to start meditating. So just like I told you, go to YouTube, find some meditation videos.
Yeah.
You don't have to watch them. You just need to listen.
Yeah.
Just try 5 minutes.
You could even.
Did she really? That's
Wow. Wait, you know what, Tiffany? Another thing, I know when I first started out with doing meditation, that it actually was really difficult for me too. And what helped me was actually doing guided meditations and just little ones.
cool.
You know, you could even do, like, for example, binaural beats and things like that too. There's some music and stuff like that you can
There's
listen
some
to.
awesome, yes. Phoebe is correct. There are some awesome, I call them frequency meditations.
Yeah, theta waves.
The music is at a certain frequency and has certain beats to it that stimulate the other parts of your brain that we normally don't use. And you can actually listen to these while you sleep.
Yeah. So another
Okay.
Another thing, Tiffany. Oh, sorry. So another thing about meditation, a lot of people sit there and think that meditation is just about shutting your brain up. It's not. Actually, proper meditation allows you to give space to those thoughts, acknowledge them, and then release them, and then refocus yourself. So it's hard. It's not something that's going to come right away. It's something that you have to do gradually.
Tiffany, it actually, seriously, as zen and calm as I seem, I'm spoon all the time. It actually took me a couple months just to really get a good meditation routine down. So don't get discouraged. Please don't get discouraged.
Just keep trying.
And with your dreams being so vivid, and I normally don't.
Thank you, Mary.
I don't push Eastern medicine, Western
There
medicine.
all the ramen that we
But it
bought.
goes with that. But maybe you should
You think
talk
you're
to
taking
your
that
doctor
stairs?
about
No, they're in
with
the
your
front porch.
depression and your vivid dreams
Okay.
because you might need, like, I don't know, what is it called? Is it called a dream inhibitor? Phoebe? What is it called?
You know,
So one that helps you to not, isn't there one that helps you to not dream?
there is one that helps you not dream, but I can't remember what it's called.
If you are on medications, Tiffany, you might want to look up doctors won't give me meds because I'm 27. They don't want me to get hooked.
Nah.
Bullshit.
Well, that's bull, but
I hate it when doctors do that.
I don't remember my dreams. That's okay, Mary. So
Here's the deal, Tiffany. Look up herbs, dream herbs.
Mm-hmm.
There are certain herbs you can take at night that will calm your dreams or help you remember your dreams so you can actually interpret your dreams.
So the other thing that you can do with your dreams, if you happen to have a hard time with your dreams being really vivid, I keep a dream journal. So what I do is I have a journal that if I have a particularly terrifying dream or something like that, I have this little piece of this little piece of paper or this little book that I sit there and I write notes about, what it was in the dream, what triggered me, and things like that. And then I try and go back to sleep. It's hard, but try doing. I don't know if you've tried doing that. I know. I had anxiety and I had depression for a while. But
and also you could use a voice recorder too.
Yeah, absolutely.
A voice recorder by my bed. Here's okay. So everybody, I need you to stop what you're doing. Do porn, whatever you're doing. And listen to me. If you want to remember your dreams, there's 2 tools you can use: a voice recorder on your app, or an actual written journal. Here's the big thing about remembering your dreams. When you wake up, do not put a foot on the floor.
Right.
Try to stay as still as possible. Because once your body starts moving, for some reason, that affects your memory.
Love you too.
So I'm gonna keep watching that. Gavin. Well, okay, then Gavin, share with the class. Share with the class, Gavin.
Right?
That's not nice. What are the benefits of doing this? Okay, so AK, the benefits of dream journaling and remembering your dreams. is you can actually start interpreting your dreams. Most of our dreams is our subconscious dealing with
our everyday,
our everyday life, and a lot of my dreams they tell me how to deal with certain situations.
So,
Gavin, I'm afraid to ask how you draw your dreams, but go for it.
That's great.
And another thing, and AK, I think I talked to you about it during one of your sessions. Spirits will actually talk to you in dream state.
Yep, because it's the thinnest layer, thinnest layer of consciousness.
You're the most open when you dream. Believe it or not, people have said, and I agree with this. So this is not the opinion of Phoebe or Spoon, but I feel we're all psychic when we dream.
No, I agree with you that we all have that our third eye is more open to receiving messages from other dimensions and things. And especially, okay, I practiced Wicca for a little while.
I knew it.
I was a practicing witch. And again, that was when I was working for the Catholic Church at the same time. It was great. Anyways, so during the times, usually between 3 o'clock and 5 o'clock, I would always find that I would have I would wake up during those times. And for a long time when I was a little kid, I used to wake up and I used to see like angels and I used to see, shadows and stuff like that. And I suffer from, I suffered. I don't suffer from it anymore. I don't know how I managed to get rid of it. But green monkey disease. Yeah. They say, also restless leg syndrome. But I was definitely having like entities coming to visit me and talk to me in my dreams and during those times of the day and night. So meditation definitely helps, but other things that you can do, and I highly recommend doing this, just trying to read more spiritual books. I know one big book that has helped me deal with a lot of my anxiety and stress has been the book by Eckhart Tolle, The Power of Now. Fantastic book. And if you are struggling with anxiety, stress, if you feel like your mind is always reeling, you can't silence it, you want to go to that book and you want to listen to it. And what I would do is I would listen to it when I was going to bed or as I was winding down to go to bed. First of all, Eckhart, they actually have a audiobook for free on YouTube that you can listen to.
Still high.
It's still high. Yeah.
Oh no.
You talked to somebody else. I gotcha. But they actually have a YouTube audiobook that you can listen to. And it's read by Eckhart Tolle. And it is the full version of The Power of Now. And it is free on YouTube. Listen to it. I swear to God. You will be able to, and they have like a Q&A. It's weird because the way it's actually built is it's kind of like a Q&A. Like he talks a little bit and then they have questions that are interjected by people. So it's actually a very great book. If you are struggling with anxiety, depression, anything like that, I know that your doctors are saying, they don't want to give you that. Well, this is a great alternative to medication as well. I'm not saying don't get medication. I would even say if you are still having issues, to talk to another doctor, get a different doctor, because if it's not helping you, then, do it. Get what you need to help you.
Phoebe might not agree with this. I'm not sure yet. But you know what? If you have that much anxiety, try some pot.
Yeah, I mean that's fine. I'm all about medicinal marijuana or medicinal things, natural remedies. I did Google online just to see if I could find out what some different herbs are that you can take to help with dreaming. So there's a couple different things here. If bad dreams or nightmares are a problem, herbs that may help keep them away include angelica, anise, hyssop, rosemary, thyme, and burdock. You can make a thyme tea, and actually it's very easy to do. All you need to do, go to your local grocery store. If you can find fresh, that is ideal. If you can't, the stuff that is dried in the jar is even better. I would recommend doing the organic if you can afford it. If you can't, that's fine too. But take some of the thyme and boil it for about 5 to 8 minutes and strain out the thyme and drink that. Rosemary too also works. So I would do that. You can angelica you have to be careful with. Especially with
okay, if you're not, I'm just gonna interject.
Yeah.
If you're not used to using herbs, natural herbs, please stay away from angelica.
Yes, do not use it.
It will have really bad side effects.
Mm-hmm.
You could actually harm yourself with angelica.
Yeah, that's one that I would not. I would stick with anise, stick with rosemary and thyme. First of all, they're the easiest to get, and there's really
you can get these herbs at the dollar store. You can go to freaking Dollar Tree,
or you can go
get a bottle of rosemary and thyme for $1.
Yeah, and anise. Actually, you can even get a lot of this stuff. You can actually get a lot of this stuff if you have a Mexican market that's nearby. You can get anise super cheap. You can get the anise stars for like $1.29 for like a quarter
Excuse
ounce.
me a second. Jack, take another 16.
So yes. No.
Client's having a high glucose day, so.
Oh gosh, yeah, I get it. That's my mom. I feel you there.
Yeah, we're up to 48 units right now. So.
Yeah. Anise there's a Jamaican market by my house, but I think it's just a front. You could go check it out if it's a Jamaican market for real. They should have a lot of these too. So I would do that. And just make sure that I would look it up online. I've taken some classes and I read a lot of books on herbology. And if you want to find out more about herbalism, there's a woman by the name of Rosemary. Oh my gosh, what is her last name? Rosemary Gladstar? Is it Rosemary Gladstar or is it Rosemary? Shoot, I'm gonna find it. Morningstar. Yeah.
Another author you can look up is Silver Ravenwolf.
Yeah, she's good too. Hey, it's you.
And don't please, people don't take offense to this when I say this. She actually writes for teenagers.
Yeah. Well, it's fine, but she makes it easy for people to understand.
Right, and again, no offense, she dummies it down. She actually explains it in plain human English.
Yeah, which is important.
And you can find a lot of her books. Well, there's always sites that have her ebooks for free. I would prefer you purchase them so Silver Ravenwolf gets at least a dime.
Right.
But Silver Ravenwolf is good. Scott Cunningham has an herbology book, Herbs 101 or something like that. But just like I said, and like Phoebe said, just be careful what you do.
Yeah.
Follow the directions. Follow the recipe.
If you have any doubts, then don't do it.
And Tiffany, burn some sage in your room.
Yes, absolutely. Or mugwort. Mugwort.
I actually smoke mugwort.
Yeah, that's and actually, okay, so for mugwort though, Gavin, or not Gavin, who was it? AK. I think AK may have left already. But mugwort is also good for helping with remembering your dreams.
Yep. Now, mind you, your dreams are going to be a lot more vivid than they are already.
Yep. Mugwort.
because it is a dream enhancer.
Yeah.
So again, Tiffany, we love you and we hope the best for you. Yes, mugwort. That's it.
Yeah, you would want to stay away from that. AK would want to take it if she actually, or she would want to. You can make a tea out of it. But make sure you're getting the food grade. Don't get the stuff that you would burn, unless you want to burn it, because you can burn it too. But other things that you can do, you can also. They also suggest valerian root if you have sleeplessness, kind of like melatonin. But be careful. What if you don't remember dreams at all, like ever? Mugwort. Mugwort.
So definitely mugwort.
Yeah, definitely mugwort.
Absolutely.
Spearmint and peppermint can help make dreams more vivid as well. And let's see, there's another one that I found here. And actually, I remember this one. Mugwort is a powerful herb believed to help lucid dreams and to make dreams more vivid. If you struggle with remembering your dreams, mugwort can be helpful with dream recall. If you already have vivid dreams that you recall easily, you be careful with mugwort, as you may find it overstimulating and have lots of active dreams that leave you feeling exhausted when you wake. Other herbs that may be helpful for inducing lucid dreaming, including valerian, sarsaparilla. They actually have is it possible to stop lucid dreaming? People ask how to do it, but never how to stop. Ways to stop lucid dreaming. Oh, you could do a cleanse. You could do a cleanse. That's one way that you could do it. Stop lucid dreaming. How to stop lucid dreaming and just have normal dreams. Yes, it is possible. For those of you who for whatever reason don't want to lucid dream anymore, this is how you do it. This is actually from a website, howtolucid.com. There are actually.
I'm gonna have to hang out.
Yeah, no problem. All right. So for a cleanse, there's a couple ways you could do it. You could get some sage, and you could do that. There's actually a ritual that you can do. If you don't want to get into rituals, you don't have to. But I know for me that doing rituals have helped with stopping those sort of things. If you want to, you can find. If you want to, I can give you more specific information and like simple rituals that you can do that are very simple and easy to do. That you can perform as well. Hit me up on Facebook, and I will give you some information on that. My Facebook is Phoebe Veronica Atwood. And I'm going to put that in the comments here. Gavin, how's it going, dude? Hey.
What's up?
What's up with you, brother?
Oh my god, so y'all were talking about Corona earlier, right?
Yes, we were. So, what's your story?
There's almost 400 cases in the state of New York now.
Yeah.
And it's hit 3 different counties that are near me, and like I'd say about 15 minutes away, there's a city right near me that has about 18. They got about 18 cases in like 2 weeks.
Oh my god.
So, yeah. So I'm trying to avoid going there.
I don't blame you. I would be doing the same thing. Like.
But she says, Sophie, do you talk to spirits too?
I do, yes. I do. I have. So I don't practice like I used to, but I used to practice a lot more Wicca and other ritual practices, voodoo, other things like that. So
I don't know if you've seen chat feed, but like I said it might sound crazy, but I said I'm pretty convinced that there's a demon that haunts my dreams.
You know, I mean, it's possible. Have you ever confronted that? We could be sisters. Yes, we could, Kerryn. Yay. I meet the best people on screen. I just shocked that 2 uncles came through and not other people who I was closer to. You know, the thing is, okay, so just a quick thing about spirits. So the thing is, spirits don't always come through the ones that are closer. Usually it's the ones that have messages, things that they need to deliver, things that they want done. Yes, I have done mediumship. They came through for a reason. There is a definite reason why different things. See you, ECU. Thanks for stopping in.
Peace out, bro.
I'm sorry. What was that, Gavin?
I just said peace out to ECU.
Oh yeah. See. Okay. So, but yeah, with spirits, they usually come visit or they stop in and they deliver. They have messages usually to deliver or something that they want you to do. Now, I mean, I have worked with Baron Samedi. I've worked with his wife, Bridget, Madame Bridget, and others. And that's just in the time that I've done, I've done that work. I haven't done that much in a while because honestly, I got a little bit freaked out because I actually was possessed by Baron Samedi for a while. Like he was basically he was attaching himself to me for probably a couple of weeks, and it was pretty intense. And he is a trickster, and he's also, and he had, I'm not saying anything to be disrespectful or anything like that, Baron. I know you're around, but he likes to fuck with people, literally and figuratively. So
she said literally and figuratively.
And yeah, tricksters can be a nuisance. They can be. And it was really bad because he was like basically once I had been introduced to him because I was being used as a medium for a friend of mine who was a practitioner for many, many years. And he asked me if I could tune in and I could be a conductor for, be the medium for the Baron. So I agreed. And then after that, me and the Baron got really close. And yes, it was very intense. And I will not lie. He still, from time to time, comes back. It doesn't happen very often. But he does get his kicks on occasion. And
Crazy.
I mean, it's interesting, but usually it's, in fact, I actually just had somebody, because I am on Facebook, I have a group that I run that is magic, chaos magic, voodoo, hoodoo, everything like that. And I have been a practitioner for many years, but I had somebody who asked about Baron Samedi, and I was like, yeah, I've worked with him very closely, and I'm very close with the Baron and his wife and everything. I had to get his wife involved so that way he would leave me alone.
Wow.
So, because, yeah, he's also kind of a womanizer.
He said, "Oh, Gavin's voice, ... I
Yeah.
know, bro. My voice is sexy as fuck."
I do voodoo. Not like I used to, but I do make gree. I do make mojo bags. I do other things like that. I have a couple that I sit there and I do. But yeah, and Corona singing. Hi, Corona, my Corona. Welcome back, Kerryn. So, yes, it's not funny, but it is kind of funny. Gree. Yes, Gree. Gavin can read the back of a cereal box. I'd be happy. Gavin,
Gavin for a reason.
Gavin actually broadcasts. He's pretty talented. He's very talented with just doing freestyle. So I haven't heard you freestyle in a while, though, dude. You need to do some more freestyle. I like when you did that. It's pretty good stuff.
People.
I do. I believe in astrology. In fact, I can do your natal chart. I know how to do your natal chart.
Right, y'all talking about this dream thing. All right, let me tell y'all something weird, right? So there's this thing in my literally every single one of my dreams, bro. There's this weird thing that's like it's like a black figure, right? But it has my face, but only half of it is my face. Like it's like pitch black on one side of his face, and the other side is my own face.
Huh.
And like it's in all my dreams, bro. And it just be standing in corners, just be like watching me. And I remember one of my dreams, the motherfucker tried talking to me and shit.
What did he say?
He sounded crazy for one. Like he sounded like he smoked cigarettes. But
absolutely.
But what did he say? I don't know. He kept telling me like he just like kept saying numbers and shit. It was fucking weird.
That's interesting. Well, do you happen to recall any of the numbers that he was saying? Because it might have been a message. Oh, girl, you're a Libra like me. Nice. I am also a Libra. My birthday is September 23rd, 1986. I was born at 8:17 in the morning in Rochester, Michigan. I am a Libra Libra Sun, Libra ascending, Gemini Moon. The Gemini Moon makes me very insecure. But I'm working on that. So, normally when it's only half face, that's the side of you that you're not comfortable with is that. Yeah, I would say I was actually going to say, with dream interpretation, it could be that there's part of you don't feel like is, being fully, the darkness.
I'm a Libra moon, Sun, Gemini rising, and Scorpio. Venus. Holy shit.
Boy, you're a Scorpio and Venus. Whew. Boy, oh boy. Yeah, that's fun.
It sounds like an adventure. Like.
So yeah, the side that is communicating with you in your dreams. I would agree with Kerryn there. Normally, when it is only half face, the side of you that are not comfortable with is the side that's communicating with you in your dreams. So I mean, maybe do you ever feel like maybe there's parts of you that you are not exploring, or parts of you that you feel more drawn to?
Oh yes, especially because like, okay, this might, I don't know if this has anything to do with it, but I think it does, because I got like super bad ADHD. So there's certain parts that like just my brain can't even fucking like reach. Like I don't know if that makes sense, but like I can't keep the same train of thought type shit. So like there's certain things that if I actually do start thinking about them, and I do start, it'll just switch out right in my brain. Like,
So it's really hard for you to sit there and keep focus on things. I mean, obviously,
yes.
That's one thing. And then, so is there any particular, I mean, as far as like, how do we analyze this? Do you feel like that maybe you're not always getting all of your thoughts across like you would like to?
Oh, yes. Yes, like very much so, yes. Other than when I rap or some shit, like, but that's it.
Have you ever delved further into being and doing the more creative side of that, like writing this stuff and everything like that? Writing it out maybe, or putting it down on paper?
So, like I said, I draw my dreams, so like I can tell you what every single one of my sleep paralysis demons look like. But I don't know. Not really. That's really difficult, actually. But no, I haven't really tried that.
You should. What I would recommend to do is maybe just seeing if you can, and just like Kerryn was saying, if you're remembering your dreams and things like that. First of all, okay, so first of all, if you want to try and actually remember more of your dreams, you could actually do something like make a lemongrass tea. Lemongrass is it's herbal.
I love lemon.
It's very
I love lemongrass.
and it's really good. It's easy to find, and then on top of that, the one thing that's nice about lemongrass is it makes a really nice tea. It's very refreshing, and also if you ever want to get rid of bad breath, you can just chew on some lemongrass, or you could just chew on lemongrass because they have fresh lemongrass available at most like Asian stores or stuff like that. Of course, wash it off. Don't just.
Super off topic, but I've had this lemongrass that's like infused with sugar, so you can just eat it.
Perfect.
It was so good.
Yeah.
Oh, it was amazing.
Vitamin C and vitamin D are what all my nurse friends are saying.
Vitamin C and vitamin D. Yep. Okay, guys.
Because vitamin D is your.
Guys, what you're gonna want to do if you want to avoid, gotta update.
Oh no, it'll keep you.
Update. I have a bunch. Well, my sister just told me that a lot of her nurse friends are saying to up your vitamin D intake and up your vitamin C intake if you want to increase your immune system and be able to fight off the coronavirus.
To everyone in this chat, the coronavirus is literally a mixture between the flu and pneumonia.
Yeah.
Like, we just found this out last night. It is actually both of them at the same time.
Which is really funny. I think my sister had it because back in January, she was sick with, first she seemed like she had the flu. She tested negative for the flu, but then 2 weeks later, she ended up getting pneumonia. And she tested positive for pneumonia. So.
Well, the coronavirus has been an existing disease for like
hundreds
of years. It's just the COVID-19 branch of the disease.
Yeah, this is just a different. Exactly. Well, and on top of that, it's not killing everybody. It's just killing those who are most vulnerable. But yeah, so if you want to fight it off, increase your vitamin C intake, increase your vitamin. And that's coming from nurse friends and things like that. So
you should say, like, do they have any nurse friends out
nothing
there?
but orange juice out here in yellow.
Yeah. How do you know if you're vulnerable? If you have any existing conditions, if you have problems with, honestly, if you're under a certain age, then you're probably fine. But if you have a problem with respiratory issues already, if you happen to have heart issues, lung issues, things like that, that would make you more at risk.
Yeah, I had super bad asthma, like horrible asthma. So if I get that shit, your boy gonna like.
You're not gonna die. What you're gonna do is you definitely want to
having a pool party down there.
Yeah, they would probably be having a pool party down there, which don't just take extra precautions, and if you're really worried about it, just try and limit as much going out as you possibly can. Wash your hands all the time and use hand sanitizer, and as soon as you get any place, just like Mary was saying earlier, as soon as you get in the door, wash your hands and up your vitamin C, up your vitamin C, up your vitamin C, vitamin C, vitamin D, and just try and keep really good hygiene. That's going to be a big deal.
Also, I might sound ridiculous for saying this, but like, low key, the president are right though. Like, you don't need to necessarily touch every public hand guardrail. You don't need to like hold the door open for every person that walks by. Like there's just certain things you don't need to do.
Right. And otherwise just use common sense. Try to touch as little as possible. Don't. If you're sick, stay home. If you're sick, stay home. Who cares about the pay? You know what? What's more important, your pay or living?
Literally, because guess what? If you don't live, you're never gonna be able to get that pay anyway. So
yeah,
like
it doesn't do you any good. But yeah, that was just an update from my sister. She said, because she has a lot more nurse friends than I do, but I still have some. But they say, up your vitamin C, up your vitamin D, and that will help you keep your immune system up to fight off anything. It's basically just the same as what you would probably want to do. And lots of echinacea, echinacea is an amazing thing. That's an herb that you can get as a tea any place, and actually, it's also good for sleep. But with it works better in combination. If you are having excessive dreaming, you would want to use something like valerian root. Be careful with that. Don't just You might even be able to find a valerian root tea online on Amazon, and chances are it's probably a good balance, but I wouldn't try and mix anything yourself. You can also go over to like the Whole Foods store and get valerian root extract, and it tells you on the bottle how to use it. If you want to, calm down your dreams. If you want to make your dreams more vivid, use things like spearmint, peppermint. That's going to help you with actually lucid dreaming. And actually, if you want to,
So I got a question.
Yeah, sure.
I got a question. So you know me and things I'm not supposed to do. So what is Angelica? Like, what is that?
Angelica is something you do not want to touch, because, and it's actually with Angelica. So, okay, let me give you a little bit of information, a little background on Angelica. Because
like, as long as it doesn't drive you crazy, because I know certain certain things that you're not supposed to do, like salvia, for an example. Like, I met somebody who did salvia and punched my friend in the neck and jumped out of a 2-story window. So,
you don't. I mean, that's not exactly what it does. Angelica is a plant. The root, seed, and leaf are used to make medicine. It's usually used for heartburn, intestinal gas as well. It's used for loss of appetite, and also if you happen to have frequent runs to the bathroom at night, arthritis, stroke, dementia, circulation problems, runny nose, nervousness.
Arthritis?
Yep, arthritis, runny nose, and nervousness, anxiety, fever. They say plague as well, and trouble sleeping, like insomnia. Now, the thing about, so it's more risky for women.
Sounds perfect for me.
Angelica is also used to increase urine production, improve sex drive, stimulate production and secretion of phlegm, and kill germs. But women, if you use Angelica, you may start your menstrual periods earlier. And if you are pregnant, you want to stay away from that because it can actually cause you to have a miscarriage.
Good thing I'm not a seahorse, so I can't get pregnant out here.
Yeah. Some people, you can apply it directly to the skin. They do have a oil that you can use. It's also good for rheumatoid arthritis, for joint pain, skin disorders, but you can also use it for treating the skin, for skin treating and other things. I'm not going to read this other thing because I know if I go down that road, it's going to turn this into a shit show. So I'm not going to go down that road. But you can look it up.
Continue on adding on to it, so
yeah.
That's a good idea.
But with that, actually with Angelica, you can look it up. You can actually look it up on WebMD. It gives more information on that. But it actually contains chemicals that might kill cancer cells, fungus, reduce anxiety, and settles the stomach. So back in medieval times, it was given to princesses if they got pregnant before marriage. Yep. So to cause abortions and things like that.
The royal bloodline. Wow.
Yeah. But it also, I mean, if you take too much of it, it can actually cause other things. It can cause problems. So it can actually cause. I
bet because of all the things that it cures, I bet it can actually make those things worse if you take too much of it. Like they said, it cures insomnia and shit like that. So I bet if you take too much of it, you're gonna have you're not gonna be able to sleep.
Right. Well, no, so side effects. When taken by mouth, it's likely safe when taken by mouth in amounts normally found in foods. There isn't enough information to know if it's safe when taken by mouth as a medicine or what the side effects are. When it's applied to skin, it's usually effective for adults. short term. If you take Angelica, though, you want to wear sunblock outside because especially if you happen to be light-skinned, you are going to be more sensitive to sunlights.
I'm like a probably out here, but I'm way light-skinned.
Yeah. Also, if you are taking any kind of medications, you want to make sure that you are careful with what you're taking. If you happen to be taking some things like birth control, or if you happen to be taking prenatal vitamins or anything like that. Obviously, first of all, if you're pregnant, do not take Angelica. Do not. Just do not. Just don't do it, okay? Just don't do it. It's too dangerous. You can actually end up having a lot of problems with that. Just don't do it, okay? Ladies.
Oh, hell no. He said after family reunions to meet females. Oh, hell no.
Oh, boy, that's wrong, Robert. That's so wrong. I know you're joking. I really know you're joking. Back in medieval times, to continue the bloodlines, cousins married each other. It's true. It's true. It was okay in old times. So
I'm sorry if I interrupt you. By the way, like
no.
my Wi-Fi is so bad, so I'm delayed.
Oh.
So when I talk after you're finished, you're not finished, and I'll end up just like.
It's all good.
I'm adopted, so not joking.
Okay. Well, I guess just that's a little creepy still, but okay. All right. Other things to know about Angelica. Honestly, it's going to be really hard to find. I mean, you can find Angelica at the health food store as an extract, but make sure that you use proper dosing. Don't sit there and just start pouring it into tea. You can make a tea. You probably only need a certain amount. Like, you can even get valerian root at the store. And
don't just start pouring it in the tea. I could just imagine.
Yeah, don't just like open up the bottle and drink it, okay? Like, seriously, start small. You don't want to use it. You don't want to sit there and start with a lot amount because you don't know how exactly it's going to affect it. And that's the way you want to do it with any kind of herbs or anything like that because, well, and you don't know what kind of effects it's going to have on you because herbs affect people differently. They have common effects. They have other side effects. And, what works for one person may not work for somebody else. So that doesn't mean...
A ton of people say rosemary works for them.
Oh, yeah.
That shit gives me anxiety. Like, rosemary tweaks me out.
Yeah. Well, and even with rosemary, I mean, shoot, you can smoke nutmeg. You can smoke rosemary. I wouldn't recommend doing it. It's very...
Nutmeg can actually do not smoke nutmeg.
Yeah,
it's
do not...
fatal. Don't smoke nutmeg.
Yeah, don't do that. I mean, it can actually induce hallucinations, but it can really fuck you up big time. Don't do it. Don't do it.
My friends were smoking nutmeg on a tube on like the water, like a water tube.
Yeah, don't do that. That's a terrible idea.
He started tripping out, thinking the water was coming to get him. We were like, bro, you got in the water. What you mean?
Right. Yeah. Yeah, just don't do it. Just especially if you have a hyperactive imagination. I would not recommend smoking some things. But you know what you might try? Just try some thyme tea. Thyme tea is so easy to make. So easy. Yes.
So
Nutmeg can help you if you want to vision quest. The only thing I would recommend is if you are going to do vision quest, and this is for any psychoactive, any kind of a psychoactive herb or anything like that, make sure you have someone there who is responsible that can help you along this and watch on you, because otherwise, if you don't do it alone at all, because if you don't, you could end up in very big problems. Have a buddy with you, or ideally, if you are going to do a vision quest, have a shaman with you. I'm always
also don't listen to like music that you think will like up your energy in some manner, because once you do that, your brain is going to start being hyperactive when you start doing things like vision quests and shit like that.
Yeah.
you're gonna have a hyperactive brain while doing things like that. You don't want that. Like,
Yeah.
you do not want that. You want to be as open-minded as possible while doing things like that. So
you want to have somebody who can guide you. Hopefully, somebody who is along with what your journey is supposed to be as well. And you want to talk to somebody beforehand before you get on these, because doing these kind of doing psychoactive drugs is not anything you want to do lightly. It's not something you want to do just, all willy-nilly. My ex-boyfriend did that all the fucking time. And he was like, "Oh yeah, it's just because I'm going on a spiritual quest." I'm like, "Are you really? Or are you just trying to get fucked up?" "Oh, I'm actually just trying to get fucked up." "Okay, well, don't sugarcoat it. Don't tell me that you're trying to do this. Be fucking upfront with me and grow the fuck up." Sorry. That was like the biggest thing. Me and him got into a big fight about that. And I was like, I'm just not even going to listen to you ever again. Oh boy, Kerryn, you have. Oh my God. It would be so much fun. No, you know what? It's okay. So we have so many similarities, Kerryn. I don't even know, but I already feel like you're a kindred spirit. But it's so funny because like I've been on my quest for knowledge, for enlightenment and everything like that for a very long time. And I mean, I found mentors. I found people to help me. I found people to help me along my path because I didn't want to sit there and have somebody lead me down roads that I was not sure of. And second of all, because I know there are so many different things out there that you could get messed up in, it's good to have somebody who's going to be upfront and honest with you. So I have 3 or 4 mentors. I have a friend of mine who is a shaman and a very, very powerful shaman and healer. I am also Reiki. I also do Reiki healing and things like that, which I've kind of talked about a little bit before. But
wait, do these things actually work? Because like I never done these things, and like do these?
They do.
Do they?
Yeah, they do. Absolutely. You know what? Reiki energy is one of the longest, oldest standing medicines. Energy healing is so real. Lena Bell, welcome. Hey, girl.
Lena was in my streams.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
I love
and then I joined someone else's stream. And Lena's like, "You're in this stream too." And I was like,
"That's so funny." Yes. So I'm just gonna give people. I'm gonna give people some advice. If you go up. That's how I feel about you. Get out of my head. Yes, I saw you. 6 hours of Phoebe and Kerryn. That'd be awesome. That would be totally awesome. We got to do it. We totally got to do it. Totally got to do it. You're in the stream too? Kerryn. That's so funny. Yes, all the cool people come to hang out with me, guys. Come on. You know this.
That DJ's my spoon, bro. Like,
hell yeah. It's funny though, because it's like, I think I have almost everybody in here followed. I'm following you again. We the bomb crew. We are the bomb crew. So what I need to do? Right, exactly. You're an adventurous and everybody, and yes, it's amazing. I have amazing people that I've met through this. It's pretty awesome. So ADHD gang.
Yes, ADHD gang.
I have that. This is the perfect. See, my stream is a perfect stream for people who have ADHD because I'm changing subjects all the fucking time. So yes. It's pretty funny. What was I saying again? It doesn't even matter. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, yes. I was going to say something. Okay, so whether you are trying to get on a spiritual journey or you are trying to be more
Fries
Mindful.
before guys.
Fries before guys. That's great. Yes, fries before guys. I'll take fries over guys any day. I love food. No, it's fries from guys.
Tots before thoughts, bro.
Tots before thoughts. Jeez. No, people is ADHD ASMR. Yeah, it's true.
Just fast clicking.
Yes.
Background noise.
Oh wait, there it is. There it goes. Yes. I sometimes wonder if I do have ADHD. I don't know. I probably do. I'd totally date them if I got me some fries. I don't know who is. Oh, my buddy Keith is calling me. I will talk to him later. I don't know. Sometimes I think that I am ADHD, but I don't know for sure.
Girlfriend before your thought before breaking your leg because you're starving in the middle of the woods in Vietnam because you stole. What are you talking about?
What?
So I just want to see my brother tripping.
Oh. Hey, your brother's on Spoot too, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a goon on bro. He's literally a goon. He did
Oh, okay.
He did Kermit the Frog ASMR.
Oh my god, that's awesome. I gotta follow your brother too. I gotta find him. I'm sure probably maybe I already have him followed. I don't know. But anyways.
You do.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, no, I remember you following me because I was the 16-year-old making
right.
pickup lines and he was 23.
That's right. That was hilarious. It was great. That's awesome. Oh, that's awesome. So yeah.
Someone in my stream yesterday was talking to was coming up with pickup lines, and he said to some girl, he said, "Are you ranch dressing, girl? Because I'm trying to have you on top." And I was like, "No,
oh man, no, that's bad. That's real bad. Oh my god. No, I just want to dip in you. That's what I would say. I don't know, but.
Ranch dressing, girl, because I'm gonna drink you like ranch dressing.
Oh, gross. That's gross.
Ranch dressing. That's not white people shit. No, the more you think about
it.
Dude! Hey, you can't. Hey, if you're white, we all know right now. We all know for a fact white people do different things, bro. Like
that's
we all know
just true.
This is a fact, bro. Like mayonnaise, bro.
Ranch dressing is good. Hey, I like buttermilk ranch dressing. Okay, so that's like the whitest of the white.
I feel that buttermilk ranch dressing. You're a dad. Ranch.
I can't stand ranch. I can't stand ranch dressing, but buttermilk ranch.
Does anyone have chicken and waffles? Does anyone have chicken and waffles up in this chat?
Yes. Flavor Flav's chicken and waffles. Come on, up in the D.
I'm dead. Yo, she brought it back to 2004, bro.
Yeah, because that's how old I am.
That way back to 2004. I was only 3 years
pretty
old.
Gross. Glad. Mayonnaise and bread is delicious. I don't know about that. Actually, you know what? I like a little bit of mayonnaise on my sandwiches, but not Miracle Whip. Glad. Like I like the real mayonnaise. 2004. That is the year I was born. Oh my god, I'm so fucking. No chicken and waffles for you. See, I can't. So there's only one place where I love their fried chicken so much I will actually make my family turn around and go back, even if it's like 15 miles out of the way. It's a place called Gus's World Famous Fried Chicken. Oh my god, that shit is crack. It's like they must like dip it in crack and fry it because what they do
I have a suggestion for all y'all right now. All right, get those toasted like those Eggos waffles, but you have to get them not like plain. You got to get them only plain. You got to have buttermilk. Eggos waffles, you gotta get a chicken patty. You gotta make the chicken patty and put a chicken patty between two fucking toasted waffles. And, like, you will not be disappointed, I promise. Okay, by the way, let's see your mom, and in 4 hours, I completed in a span of 5 days. Yeah, exactly. Because that's just like, my brother's playing Final Fantasy, y'all. I don't know if any of y'all played any Final Fantasy games.
Yes.
Well, my brother's playing one of the older ones that came out on like the Super Nintendo and the Nintendo,
Which one?
the NES's.
Was
Final Fantasy 3.
Oh my God! Yes, takes me back.
No, technically it's called Final Fantasy 6 because they remade it instead of that to the rest of the world because Final Fantasy 7 was only released in.
Yeah, it was only released in
Japan.
Yeah.
What did you eat for him? It is my everyday breakfast. Oh man, bacon?
But now they got the text to Final Fantasy 3 to translate. So what they did was they took the overlay to Final Fantasy 6 and put the sprites for the talking character sprites.
Yes.
So they just translated it all.
A bagel. Lena, is it a bagel?
Okay, you know what? Lena's calling, so Gavin, I'm gonna disconnect so that way we can donuts.
I got you.
Okay, so we're gonna switch over to Donuts Celestial. Welcome, and here is Lena Bell. Lena Bell. Lena Bell. Lena Bell, welcome. Hey, girl.
Hello.
Hello. How are you? Celestial, welcome to the chat. So, how are you doing today? How has coronavirus affected you? Oh, no, sorry, COVID-19. How has COVID-19 affected you?
It's not really affecting me.
Oh, that's good. Wait, I forgot. What state are you from again? I don't remember.
I'm from Florida.
Okay. Gotcha. So, your breakfast this morning was donuts?
Exactly.
Nice. Did you do anything with those donuts? Did you like slice them up, fry them, and put a hamburger patty on that? So. Nope. They actually have a thing called Ladies Brunch, which is 2 Krispy Kreme donuts that have been toasted with a hamburger patty, cheese, and I think there's bacon on there. Welcome, Josie.
That sounds pretty good.
I've heard that it's actually really delicious. I don't know how I feel about it, but yeah, sounds interesting. Gavin, thanks for stopping in, dude, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day.
I feel bad about the cats downstairs.
Am I a good person? I would like to think I'm a good person. I don't know. I guess I think so, but then again,
So delicious is a good person.
Okay, there we go. I have someone to vouch for me. You seem like you're a good person. I feel like I'm a good person. Although
Mean and rotten and nasty.
my sister's like, no, she's mean and rotten and nasty.
Oh, I'm kidding. She's
kidding.
She's a good person.
So
She didn't retaliate after I grabbed her ass last night.
wait, you grabbed my ass last night?
Don't you remember you were on the bed? And I went,
Oh, yeah, that's right, you did. You're a wonderful person. You are kind. Oh, thanks, guys. I'm really not fishing for compliments, but thank you. Look, I'm trying to be nice here, and I'm only 8. You're only 8? Okay. Well, Josie, you need some advice because Lena Bell's a pretty awesome person too. You need some advice. Oh my God, you should come to our Paracon. Definitely. Nothing wrong. Oh, nothing wrong with that. I was just wondering. I didn't realize because I know I've had a couple of people in here that were 8 years old. And yeah. I like your music, by the way, Lena Bell.
Thank you.
It's very fitting because I've not played a whole lot of music today.
I'm gonna get the mail before the mailman.
It's all good. Nothing wrong with that, though, Josie. I'm not trying to be mean. That's good. No, no, not at all. I'm trying to be nice. I'll send you an invite. Sweet. Yes, please, Kerryn. I don't know if you have me on Facebook, but if you guys do want to join, add me as a friend on Facebook. And then, yeah, I share like different stuff. So, checking it. Gonna be making breakfast, so not on the phone, but I am listening. Sweet. My name on Facebook, and this is my real name. I don't care. Whatever, you can stalk me. I got nothing to hide. I got nothing to hide. It's Phoebe Veronica Atwood. That is me on Facebook. So add me as your friend. And also, if you want to, you can join my Facebook group, which is Feebleicious Radio. I haven't given myself any plugs at all. I'm also on YouTube now, and I am I'm broadcasting live on YouTube. Just Feebleicious right now. Can you call? Sure.
Yes.
Definitely. All right, so Lena Bell, I'm gonna let you. Yeah, go ahead. And Josie, go ahead and give me a call in. We can chit chat for a little while, and you can tell me what's up with you, how's your weekend, everything like that. Do you know how to call? If you need to call, hit the up arrow button, or actually, it might already be up. Oh, there you are. All right, awesome. And welcome, Josie. Hopefully you can hear me here. And I think you might have to do a thing. There we go. Hello. How's it going?
Good.
Good. How are you doing today, Josie?
Wait.
How are you doing today?
Wait.
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 Good. That's good. That's good. So what state are you from?
I'm from America.
Ah, nice. I am too. That's very cool. Are you out of school? Well, this is the weekend. Did your school get canceled?
Yeah, for 3 weeks.
For 3 weeks? My gosh. I know they got all the schools here canceled too in Michigan. I'm in Michigan, and we got a lot of people from all over the place here. When I keep,
Can I sing a song?
Please go ahead. I would love to hear you sing a song.
Okay. I feel like the sky is. Come on, I messed up.
It's okay.
I can't do anything. I feel like the earth is hiding a secret from me. I feel everyone is leaving me behind.
Aww.
I feel like what? What's so funny with you? No, I'm not the funny one. Excuse me, I'm talking to people. Yeah. Anyway, sorry. Come on. Anyways, sorry.
That's okay.
Hold on. What?
You're so.
Love you.
I love it.
Anyways, I didn't finish up.
That's okay. Go ahead. Keep going. Yep. I'm listening. We're all listening. You sound great, Josie.
Yes. I feel like everything, everyone, and the whole earth is leaving me behind, except my pain.
Aw.
I'm done now.
That's a great song. You're doing a great job. What was the name of that song, Josie?
I made it up.
You made it up? Wow. I think we have an aspiring songwriter here. I love it. You've got some real talent there, kiddo. You should write down all your songs.
Yeah, but I don't know how to write that much.
Oh, that's okay. Well, just keep singing them. Then you can memorize them and then just sing them all over the time, all the time. That was great, though. That was great. Well, do you have any good plans for the weekend this weekend, Josie? Doing any fun?
No.
No?
I'm just sitting on the couch.
Just sitting on the couch. You're very talented, Josie. Adventurous says you're very talented. You so are. Oh my gosh, I feel so honored to have such a sweet little girl. I am so honored to have you here. That's so great that you came to join us today, and I'm really happy you came to join us.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty cool to have you here. And well, are you gonna be? So, have you tried streaming at all yet?
No, I don't know how.
You don't know how? That's okay. I'd say just there's some people on here that maybe are not so nice. So just be careful out there, and just be careful on who you talk to. Okay, Josie?
Yes.
All right. Do you have any? Oh, go ahead.
I met a person. He was a good person.
That's good. That's good. Yeah, just.
And I changed him.
That's good. Yeah, just be careful out there. There's some people who are not so nice, and yeah, know that it's a scary world out there, and we care about you. We want to make sure that you're safe. So, just all right. Well, any other songs or anything like that you want to sing for us today?
No.
Okay. Well, it's.
I have like a couple more.
You want to sing them?
Maybe.
Maybe?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, go for it. You want to sing it? Sing it, girl.
Hold on. I'm trying to just.
Take your time.
My phone not charging. Hold on. Yeah, that. Let me tap 1 minute.
No worries.
No. It's still not charging.
No, it's okay.
Hold on. I'll be right back. I need to tell my mom. My phone not charging.
Okay.
But be right back.
Okay. Well, I'm so happy that she came into my stream and not somebody else's creeper stream. That's all I have to say. It's good to see the youth, and she is really talented. So sweet. Oh, so sweet. So sweet. Man, the stream has evolved. I love it. I love it. I love it. How's everybody else doing today? Everybody hanging in there for this weekend? Anybody got good plans or anything like that?
I'm back.
Welcome back, Josie.
Oh, I did my path wrong.
That's okay.
Wait, what? I'm back.
Welcome back.
Yeah, well.
So did you have another song you wanted to sing?
Yeah, let me think about it.
Okay. All right. Well, how about this? I'm actually going to play some music. I don't know what, but I'm probably going to play some classical music here. Just
I have a favorite song I've been listening to.
Okay.
But I haven't been singing it. It's called well, I love dragons. It's called Dragon's Doom.
Oh, okay. Well,
it's my favorite song.
Okay, is it a song? It's called Dragons. What?
Dragon's Doom.
Dragon's Doom.
And then if you type it in and probably like the video will be on top maybe.
Oh, okay. Is that from Minecraft?
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. It's a parody of Shape of You by Ed Sheeran. Okay. You know what? How about this? Do you want me to play that for you?
Yeah.
Okay. You know what I'm going to do, just because the sound quality isn't so great for everybody else listening? I'm going to hang up the phone, but I am going to play it, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know how to hang up.
That's okay. I got it. But I'm so happy that you joined me today and that you sang for us. And I'm going to go ahead and play this song, Dragon's Doom, okay?
Okay.
All right. Here we go. Here's Dragon's Doom, a Minecraft song parody of Shape of You by Ed Sheeran. And there is a music video with this. So here we go. All right. That was a request from Josie, which welcome again. Thank you for calling in and singing for us, Josie. And I hope that you keep on doing your music and writing your songs and singing. That's definitely important. So, all right, Catalina, we have a call from Catalina. Got watermelon, heart, rose. Okay. Right. We only have about 8 minutes left. So I'll probably end on this call. So we got a few minutes. So Catalina, welcome, Catalina. Go ahead, and you are on the air. What's up, girl?
Sure.
Yeah. How are you doing today?
Good.
Good. Are you up to anything fun?
No.
No. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Well, so what do you want to talk about today?
How's your day going?
What's that?
How's your day going?
Oh, my day's going great. Got a lot of cool people that'll come in and chat with me, including yourself. How's your day going? Any good plans this weekend?
Going on, Grandma.
Oh, how cool. Very cool. That's always fun. Gonna go eat dinner with her and hang out?
Yep.
Cool. Do you have anything that you like to do with your grandma while you're visiting her? Like play games or anything?
We like to draw.
Ah, cool. What's your favorite thing to draw? People. Cool. That's really cool. Oh, why are you crying?
I'm not crying.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say you okay. You just got the emojis going on. Okay. Cool. Weirdo, welcome as well. Oh, do you have any song requests or anything like that I can play for you?
Billie Eilish.
Billie Eilish? Do you have a song that you'd like to hear?
The Bad Guy song.
The Bad Guy song? You got it. I'll go ahead and I'll play that for you. I don't normally do the pop songs during this broadcast, but today's been kind of a weird day, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to play some Billie Eilish Bad Guy, okay? So I'll go ahead and get that. We've only got about 5 minutes left, guys, so I'm going to probably end with your call today. Thank you for calling in and joining me today, Catalina, and I hope you have a great rest of the weekend. Enjoy your time with your grandma, okay?
Okay.
All right. Have a good one, guys. Here's Bad Guy by Billie Eilish. You guys have not been able to hear me that entire time. Sorry. So long story short is just saying that I've ended my live on Spoon. Everybody use safe practices for taking care of everything. Remember that there are lots of people out there who are in harm's way with this. There are people out there who are not just health workers, but also those who service every day. The cashier, the gas station folks, the restaurant workers, the taxi drivers, everything, the cabbies. These people are also at risk. So use common sense. if you're sick, stay home if you can. In most places, I think, I know my work policy, they have absolutely said, you know, if you're sick, especially if you have a cold, if you have a fever, stay home, and everything. So be sensible. Don't do anything that could compromise your safety and health or others' safety and health. If you're perfectly fine, just remember there are lots of other people out there who have compromised immune systems. So be mindful of them. And if you happen to see some elderly folks or something like that who are struggling, please help them. Of course, be respectful and always, you know, watch out for those, because these people, a lot of people who are bedridden or who depend on meals and everything like that from others, they're not going to get it. Lots of different programs are being canceled, such as Meals for Wheels. Lots of different things are being taken away as well. So just be careful out there. Be sensible. Make sure to wash your hands. Don't touch your face. I know I've been sitting here touching my face this entire time that I've been here, but I'm at home. I'm at home, and aside from chicken and duck shit, I'm not getting anything else. If I get anything else on me. And even then, I wash my face, my hands, and everything like that regularly. Practice good hygiene. Don't just be careful out there. It's scary, and we might have a long haul for this. So be careful, and whatever you do, whatever you're doing, make sure to take the appropriate measures. Listen to your local and state governments for any kind of new information or updates, and use common sense. So I don't know what else to say about this except for that. Use common sense. I know it's basically a superpower nowadays, but hey, I can hope that people will. All right. This is the end of the stream. If you have comments, questions, concerns, anything like that, drop it below. Also, I know from talking to my sister and her friends, who are healthcare professionals, make sure to up your vitamin C and vitamin D. I'd also say make sure to also up your vitamin B6 and B12 as well, and also vitamin E, because you can't process all of those without those essential vitamins. But definitely up the vitamin C. Drink lots of water. Stay hydrated. Be careful out there, guys, and wash your hands. Practice safe practices. So that's it. All right, you guys, I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you for tuning in to Feeblicious Radio. And yeah, I love you guys, and I'll see you on the flip side.